Titans, we up. We are some man with there, you know. Yeah, man, with there, man. This is the Titans. So I summon the Titans right now as we speak. Right away. Kamla, we up.
Yo, what's up?
I'm up, sis.
What go
I'm up.
on?
Yeah, man, we're not there, man. Tonight at 10 because, well, Titans always at 10 because the people them know we not hold back nothing. I wish some things
I'm
out
stuck
for
in
you.
at the airport, but I'm stuck in
Yeah.
the airport, but I come on same way, you know?
Okay. We could start the show now because
Sure.
you might come in and we could start the show. We are up. We are up. The Titans were here. All right, come now.
What's
Well,
up? How you doing?
some things with the people that might go on with you know. They might get crazy now. They might get crazy. It's
Crazy
heart-wrenching.
or desperate?
Very desperate. Because
Yeah.
heart-wrenching, you know, you have a guy like Ruel Reid, you know, where they might try, I can tell you the name, but them say them do this and that. Ruel Reid and that, him get arrested and charged, and them supposed to have some court date, and I know we not see no court date. And when we look at him a campaign,
Oh
and
yes.
you never put on nobody from around him. It's like a pirate, it's a set of pirate them, you know. That's a set of pirate them. And then them want to give people talking and use PR and go on like them want to trick people. We have to go straighten him. And next thing we want straighten again is Christopher Tufton. No, them come and say I'm the best minister, best performing minister. And me can tell you this, like,
Greetings, brother.
What's up?
Greetings,
What's up?
sisters. How are
How you
you?
doing?
I'm all right, thank you.
Okay.
so this is the next thing we want to talk about him. Because them say I'm the best performing minister according to Big Mama radio station, right? Mouthpiece radio. But let me tell you something. You ever seen the history of Jamaica in the world where US do a travel advisory level 3 for your country with them health system?
Never.
Never yet him the worst performer. And them a big up this guy like him a do something good because of PR. That have to go stop. That need to stop. Then the next thing now I say Richard Query run out in the Observer. To the Observer say the thing with Damian Crawford. PMP for own it because when he make a speech and PMP. I can tell him something about himself. I can tell him about the check them when sign every December and other check and all the money go. Millions of dollars. I forgot to tell the people about you. Let me tell you something. We not use about not talking right now because Damian it tell us him speak and capacity of the things we want to do and with money we want to chop. So I have to make the people them know about it. I remember some of the side I know. That's something one can't deny.
The wind.
The win. You understand?
Yeah,
And
man,
then
them
you
know that,
talk
man.
about- Same like I said for one, the PMP for one it. Tell the JLP for one where your brother do. Where them dash, where them look at 13-year-old and 15-year-old. Only for one it. Okay? Yes. So make way. But let's start, but I deal with them. And by the way, you have a fixed bail. Some police attack to me and them laugh and I say, boy, the win. You think them have always right team, man. And then we have something else because a woman and next woman police are complain about you. You catches bully. Me know you never tell your wife, right? So I'll tell you about the hotel down in Ola, but when she tell her say she can't bother with you and the catches thing here. We have to make the people them know what I want. We not another joke with you. You understand? So we are deal with what we are deal with tonight. Yeah. You understand? Make we get this started. Make we start from this guy. This guy.
You notice I'm very well. I'm very
This
well.
guy's a disgrace. You know?
The people, the Jamaican people haven't seen a lot of you recently. They haven't heard a lot from you. I'm sure they'd like to hear from you. How have you been?
I thought you were here at the Israel conference. So that's what we're here.
So let me start from that guy there. We could start from the one, you know. We could dissect the one up.
Baby, come up, big up yourself. All right.
Big up yourself, Mystic.
All right, blessing. With that,
Yeah, man.
All right.
Yes, sir. We have to start from the one here because this is unbelievable. Look on this.
You notice I'm very well. I'm very well.
The people, the Jamaican people haven't seen a lot of you recently. They haven't heard a lot from you. I'm sure they'd like to hear from you. How have you been?
I thought you were here at the Israel conference. So that's what we're here for, to remind Jamaicans that Jamaica Labour Party is the best government for Jamaica. So I'm here to do whatever I can to make sure that the Labour Party returns and get a third term, the historic third term.
So, sounds to me like you're still a member of the Jamaica Labour Party and you're campaigning.
I've never left. I have never stopped campaigning. Never left, never stopped campaigning.
But Mr. Reid, given the legal, issues you've been having, do you think it is wise to be seen publicly with, associated with the Labour Party at this particular time?
I don't even know why I asked that question. I am a free agent, and all political parties are public institutions, and I still voted in the local government election. I have a vote. So I don't understand that question, frankly.
This particular conference, why did you choose this particular one to make an appearance? Is that you're trying to help show support for Mrs. Holness?
I think you obviously are misinformed. I have been all over the place. You probably haven't seen him, but I have been all over.
Tell us a little bit about your case specifically. What can you tell us?
No, but I can't discuss that. I can't discuss. I have no comment on that.
All right, let's discuss another issue then. The Jamaica Labour Party appears to have lost some ground against the People's National Party over the last year and a half. Are you concerned as a member of the Jamaica Labour Party about the direction in which things are going?
No, I'm not. I mean, it's a competitive environment, and I believe that any government that is in power will have, from time to time, changing in levels of support. But as the government is now doing, is reconnecting and ensuring that their messaging reach the important people that they need to reach.
So I'm going to move that piece of copy off our screen right now, right? And I'm going to make Camilla, the camera rub him out first and then we'll finish him up, right? This is more than embarrassing. This is more than disgrace. These are the Andrew Holness administration. These are the same one when Andrew Holness was a education minister. He was the advisor. So him know what him know. I can imagine this man get charged and everything I see him. No shame, not at all. And him have no more time to chat to nobody, Them run out, what about Mark and talk about dual citizenship. Me a big mama, big nasty thinking mama. I talk about dual citizenship. And I talk about Mark, British, Jamaica. British, the man born in Jamaica, So you born in Jamaica, you say Jamaica. You say Jamaica and this and that, and inherit a passport because I'm father, that and that. Them want to spin something. We know not it with them, But Kamla, me make it first because I'm not rubbing mouth completely, No one wants to chat to nobody then. Kamla.
No, but you see, I keep telling you, and your viewers and subscribers all the time. You expect too much of the JLP. First of all, we should know that they are shameless people. All right, that is number one. Number two, if Juliet Holness herself went on a platform and called them termites, that is exactly what they are. Them tell us they told you what they are, you know. The same conference that Ruel Reid was spotted at. Juliet Holness went on the platform and said they are going to be like termites. They are going to dig in the corner like termites. What do you know termites do?
Well,
Otherwise called
Termite.
chichi. Remember say
yeah,
chichi
well,
we
them
Termite.
eat
call
a lot of,
termites, you know.
them
Feed
eat a
pan
lot of
Them
lumber,
eat
man.
chicken.
wood. Them eat wood.
Yeah,
Well,
them feed pan
Destroy
lumber.
things.
so where them say big mama termite too? Cause one of them are termite,
Okay.
you know, say.
Okay.
So them
That
eat,
is what
they
that
eat
is what
wood.
the wife of the prime minister, who is the
Yes.
leader of the JLP, and she's also the house speaker. That is, those were her exact words. So if she says, so what am I supposed to say? I am not surprised. As far as I know, when termite take your house, it destroy it, you know. Any house termite take it destroy. Termites are known to destroy things, not build things, right? So the fact that Ruel Reid has been spotted on camera, it's not the first time. And it will definitely not be the last time. Because you're talking about a set of termites who are shameless individuals. They have nothing called decency, nothing called morals. You're talking about more you mentioned moral authority. The JLP has never possessed moral authority on anything because they lack morals totally. I keep telling you, the JLP is a criminal organization. They basically a bunch of
Yeah.
criminals,
Yes.
and the
Yes.
only thing that draw them together is the need for power and the abuse of state resources to empower themselves even more. It's a vicious cycle we are in. I keep on telling you, you know, that we are fighting for the heart and soul of this country. And this is something Jamaicans need to wake up and realize. We are fighting for the heart and the soul of the country. Because at the end of the day, if we allow ourselves to be governed by a bunch of criminals in 5 years' time, where will we be? In 5 years' time, where will we be? Ruel Reid is a symptom of a bigger problem because he's just one. I guarantee you that if you stay on the ground, if you put a fly in the wall at those JLP meetings, you're going to see Andrew Wheatley too, not
Feedback.
just Ruel Reid.
Feedback. We getting to a Kamala.
You get
I'm
into a
hearing,
me?
yeah,
I'm
I'm
not
hearing
sure
two of
why.
her.
I'm
No,
not
we are
sure
getting
why.
one. We are getting one.
I'm
We are
hearing
getting
one.
one.
I'm hearing one.
Okay.
I'm hearing one.
Maybe it's
We are
your
getting one.
end, then aromatic probably is on your end. But
Problem.
you
I'm
see,
going to log out and log back in.
Yes.
okay,
Yes. Yes.
all right. But you see, as I said, we basically Ruel Reid being bold enough to present himself is the symptom of a bigger problem that we have of a party of shameless people who them have nothing about them. They have nothing at all about them. So that's why every time when I talk about moral authority and all of these nice pretty words, I laugh after on, you know. Because it's like on the need to realize that these people are criminals.
We know
And
that.
until we rescue this country, we are going to stay here and cuss every Thursday night. We have to have a plan to rescue the country because what they're doing is digging up all of them criminals from all over. Nobody can tell us that these people are not criminals.
They are.
He's charged. He has been arrested and charged, right? So he's facing the court of law. So nobody can tell me say they're not criminals. And he's not the only one. But you have others to talk about. So maybe wait till you bring them up one by one. But as for Ruel Reid, nothing I keep on telling you, nothing from a pig but a grunt. So all me not surprised. It's pointless to continue to rub out Ruel Reid because he has already been rubbed into the ground. You understand? I mean, what else is there left of him? I mean, the fact that him so shameless. As I say, you don't expect somebody. He's like a common criminal, you know. He's a common thief. That's basically what he is, a common thief. that there's nothing more or nothing less to say about him and what he's trying to do. Weasel him away. And it will be interesting to see if Paula Llewellyn, them find a way to bring her back in, because they're trying to use her to wash these people dry, to clean them and dust them off and put them back in a position of power and authority where they can continue to abuse state resources and fatten them pockets. So that's all I have to say on that matter. Nothing
All right.
from a pig but a grunt.
All right. So, Mystic, before me carry in, right? Let me tell you a thing with my plan, because I talk to people right side of them. You know me, I the win. So them say them I use the thing when they abuse of process, defense. For the defense, and you Ruel Reid, because them have not else selecting going on. So when the longer them take, like how them gone 5 years already, by next year, so them the abuse of process, them never get something for you because you never carry him to court, you never try him, so you have to let him go. This is where Andrew and them same thing like what they happened with Andrew the other day. You remember when I said, oh, it take too long, and if you camera, you remember that saying them when them nobody charge him for Andrew? Yeah. The same thing them I try to use. Yes, Mystic. Where's about this guy here?
Well, guess what? I mean, I have to endorse everything that Kamala said, right? As it relates to how Kamala described Ruel Reid. But I want to say something that, you know, what the Jamaican people need to observe and understand, that such an appearance with Ruel Reid is saying to Jamaica that Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party, right, has helped embolden in criminality.
Exactly.
That is what the definition that Ruel Reid, right, definitely established. You know, it is despicable. And when you look at it, it is a barefaced way to say that, look, we can do anything what we want to do and get away with it.
Yes, man.
Because we control the criminal justice system, right? And as such, we can manipulate and we can override the system. You have spoken something as it relates to about abuse of process.
Yes.
If you notice, Wayne, right, which you're on the ball, if you notice, Paula Llewellyn skillfully crafted her way using statute of limitation, the same thing that you have mentioned, abuse of powers.
Process, yes.
Abuse of process, sorry.
Yes.
Now, the so-called statute of limitation, and this goes to show Jamaican people that Andrew Holness was so calculated. So calculated. And let me define the entire process. Andrew Holness realized that, okay, all right, he's going to venture into power. So let us not, and we are planning to do what we want to do as it relates to the level of criminality that we have seen. So then the first thing that we are going to do, guys, we are going to ensure that we are not going to sign the code of conduct. No, not signing the code of conduct simply means that they cannot be held, right, for any form of ethical, irresponsible behavior. That's what it boils down to, because they did not sign the code of conduct. Now, Andrew Holness went further. Andrew Holness execute Section 53 of the Integrity Commission Act, knowing to the fact that he wanted to silence them, because he knew very well everything what he's going to do. Andrew Holness even went further than that. Andrew Holness makes sure that he crafted all 19 agencies under his responsibility. One of them, and the strategy for that is to utilize delay process. Let me tell you why. If you look on the NWC president, right, as he was charged as it relates to what he had done with those houses that he built, right, NEPA, under the prime minister responsibility, slow up the process. So then it was a plan now that following the DPP use statute of limitation as a result of NEPA slowing up the process. Well, that is why Andrew Holness controlled it, so that he could slow up the process. Now, when Mystic Sensation and when Kamala, right, say, okay, Jamaica Labour Party is a criminal enterprise. Why is it a criminal enterprise? You have the criminal justice system, a part of the prosecutorial and the investigation arm that Andrew Holness corrupted. Now, Fitzbailey, who in charge of investigation, certain investigation that Andrew Holness believed that Fitzbailey should not pursue, such as Patrick Bailey, right, case, you understand, with Jermaine, who got killed, right, clear corruption, right, it cannot pursue. Now, let us look on the person who we are talking about now. Can you imagine? When you look at education, such a vital sector, and see how hard Michael Manley has to work that through democratic socialism as it relates to reach a point where Michael Manley tried to make education free up until tertiary level. Well, the Jamaica Labour Party, who doesn't believe in educating the people or developing the country, decided that they are going to crush that. Michael Manley go and extend beyond that in terms of creating Jamal, that people who escape right through the gap of learning can have now a second chance to go back and learn. Now, when I look at the Jamaica Labour Party, fundamentally a capitalist, a neo-colonialist, it goes to show you that the Jamaica Labour Party under no way, no shape, no form is dealing with the development of our people, and thus clear to see that our people need to decide on this general election where to go, who to vote for, and understand the process of democratic socialism. I yield back for our next Titan to take the stage.
Well, just weighing in, we are currently in an era where we have a bare-faced and corrupted
We have
government.
wall-to-wall
Hold on,
coverage,
let me carry
including
this
reactions
first.
from the director.
Right, before me carry you in, let me just play this with Ruel Reid and then we just make a follow-up, right? Watch this.
Now, this evening, we have wall-to-wall coverage, including reactions from the Director of Public Prosecutions, the Financial Investigation
By the way, wanna listen, Strike 5, I back Ruel Reid bandits. Just listen good. From there one.
Division and the government.
But first, for the very latest, we join our reporter Kirk Wright, who is now at the MOCA headquarters in New Kingston. Kirk?
And we do apologize, Herman, for that poor video quality. We know it has been raining since afternoon in the corporate area. But earlier, the police carried out several raids.
Yes, they did. And TVJ's Anthony Lugg will kick off our coverage with what happened earlier.
5 a.m. Wednesday. Police swarmed King's House Avenue, St. Andrew. The target, former Education Minister Ruel Reid. Many speculated it was only a matter of time before this would happen, given the seriousness of the corruption allegations. It would be the second time the police have raided one of his homes. In March, the police searched and removed items from Ruel Reid's College Green St. Andrew residence shortly after he was fired by the Prime Minister. As the sun rose on Wednesday, the police, some wearing gloves, went in and out of the house and into a police vehicle parked on the premises. They searched and probed the Reid's residence as they sought to untangle what they believe is a web of corruption involving the former minister and the Caribbean Maritime University.
Yeah.
Shortly after 9, attorney-at-law Carolyn Chuck approached the gate. The police
Carolyn Chuck data. Sound like some okay.
Please verify that
Yes,
she was
it
a
is.
lawyer
It is
before
his
she was
daughter.
allowed inside. But by 10:30, it was evident that efforts were being made to extract Reid from his house without being captured by our cameras. The police proceeded to park at strategic points on the premises. TVJ News drone captured 5 vehicles parked to the rear of the house, 3 of which are believed to be owned by Reid and his family. The others, police vehicles. Few minutes before midday, 2 persons emerged from the Reid's residence covered by a leopard print sheet. They were led into the waiting police van parked on the front lawn. A convoy of unmarked mocha vehicles then exited the Reid's home into the heart of the city's Golden Triangle. Now, after close to 7 hours of searching and speaking with the former Education Minister, Ruel Reid, the police from Mocha has just left his residence. We're being told that he has been escorted to the Mocha office here in Kingston. At the Mocha office on Old Hope Road, St. Andrew, Reid was quickly taken inside. Investigators followed, taking several computers seized at Reid's home into the office. 52-year-old Ruel Reid came to national prominence when he served as president of the influential Jamaica Teachers Association from 2005 to 2006. In 2006, Reid was appointed principal of Jamaica College. The following year, Bruce Golding led the Jamaica Labour Party to victory in the general elections, and he named Holness as his Minister of Education. Reid was invited by Mr. Holness to serve as one of his advisors between 2007 and 2011 before the JLP was voted out of office. After winning the February 2016 general election, Mr. Holness then appointed Reid to the Senate and put him in charge of the Education Ministry. Reid was also seeking to represent the JLP in the next general election in the St. Ann Northwestern seat, but he was booted recently in light of the corruption allegations he's facing. Anthony Lugg.
All right, so like before you're passing, maybe just get some of the little things from that, right? Because them that try to give him the sentence seat, and them did have 4 JLP councillors in up there, so where them pay between 5 and 7 million for those stand aside. Them not bother doing. Them have Otney in Lawrence too, but them have pay 5 million per year, like 25 million in forget for those consider because them they carry them a court too, right? So these are the things where them do, you know. Yeah? A matter of fact, them turn him in an advisor to Pinnock. Pinnock is a man who study the law of the sea, you know. Yesterday I carry somebody who can swim and turn him in an advisor. That don't make no sense to me. That make any sense to you? Because them didn't want to move them, right? And then him have, you know, say him have some other family member there, Kim Brown Lawrence. Them say you get around 30 million. You understand? And then some other people, yes, still them do some boom boom and I let them go. You'd have an ex-uncle. One of them, Lawrence uncle there. Him get some money too. Was a counselor or something, him get money too. So these are the things where them do right as a front of our eye and want to let them go. Him is a God and disgrace. And it shows you say, honest to let go, nobody own him. From the petrol jam go right back, even the woman the other day where black not them and say she forgot about the car. Dalrymple. We call her Rick Van Winkle. She's still there, said she run back to see it. This is a criminal government and it's straight criminal, and then turn the police force to head, including Clutches Bully. It's a criminal organization that I run right now. Yeah, no, what talk straight.
Where's the name?
Clutches Bully. Miss won't get a run down on that, you know. Yeah, man, Clutches Bully. Miss won't get a run down on that. That's a fix. Yeah, the more. You understand? Lied. Take it away, sir.
Yeah, man. As I said, you know, Jamaica is currently in the grip of a bare-faced, corrupted government. And as it relates to all who are around the government, it's just pure criminality we are seeing. Because you just look on the event them where take place recently. Strike 5, Ruel Reid, Fitzbailey. As some criminal of the highest order. You understand? Because them keep going around and doing things with no regard, just disregard them have for the citizens of the country. And them insult people intelligence. But what we have in place, you know, is a mandate coming up next year, which will right all the wrongs right when the time comes. Because right now, we have to just leave them to them disrespectful way of governance. Because as some thick-headed people, them and them not learning. And corruption is the order of the day for them. Without corruption, it's like them not feel, so them are, exist in our politics. Because when you look on all the money where Ruel Reid move, and how much police resource was utilized around his premises over 7 hours, How comes after all these effort, this man not get charged for so long, him still free up and about and all and show up himself at all GLP conference? You know, it mind-boggling. So it tell you what is really going on because Peter know about Paul and Paul know about Peter. So you gotta have this thing where continue where, you know, conflicts of interest is the order of the day. Because remember, you know, Andrew Holness have this man around him and this man say what Andrew do. Andrew Holness put this man in a fame position and this man do what Andrew Holness did. So them a come up for each other because we know that how Andrew start rob Jamaica money from him going at the education ministry. Him start fiddle with Jamaican taxpayers' money. So we have a thing now where it's a disease amongst them. It's a rash. Everybody contract it. So if straight 5, where she are going with, you know, but want to know if the other regional member don't know so she's at a DPP and for, you know, show some dissent in she being there. I think the regional, you know, security personnel, them would have known, say, well, then the court stood her down as a DPP and she not supposed to do them things, but at the bare face politics we are around Jamaica. That's why she's there. Because them a try squeeze her in back in our system. But we there, we have to rub that out. Our voice will certainly keep them on edge. Where them can't do what them want to do. In reality, them a try to see how we are going to react to it. But we always react to it positively. Because negativity, we have to stamp out that. Corruption, we have to get rid of that. Who forgot prison, we have to make sure them go to prison. Because these people have done so much wrong. So, Aromatic, leave it to you now for we are in pandemic same way.
Yes, Matty.
You have one set of ugly fucking monkey trolley want to run Jamaica with Paula Llewellyn at the head, Fitz Bailey, Andrew Holness, Grace McLean. Look how them fucking ugly. Ruel Reid and them that destroy Jamaica. You know? Because Ruel Reid got destroy education. You know? When enough youth out of Jamaica, you know, can't go to school, you know, because if them go they don't have lunch. And Ruel Reid take million. Grace McLean the same.
The new tribune money in teeth. We forget.
Grace McLean. And we don't hear nothing about it. Ruel Reid now. Cock up Papa Juliet Holness. Because Mary said, as Kamala said before, said they in one corner like a termite. And as Kamala said before, we know say when some fishy people over there. But now in the tell we say a pay Nyamud over there too. You understand? So she make a statement and she said that she's doing good and she not have nowhere to go. But to my understanding, it was one of her division give the People's National Party, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. When she go down there and she couldn't, the result she almost faint. So my question, if you when they do so good, or fear, wanna fear division, give the PMP the care, the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. But go back again. We see where a lot of destruction is taking place. And as I tell the comrade and the independent, now is not the time to get distracted. Now is the time to get locked. Stay focused and keep our eyes on the prize. What is causing all of this? The 26th of February. The PMP give them a gut punch. They have no answer. They can't recover from it. So you see them out there now like a madans. I want the Jamaican people to understand, you know, what is taking place. Remember, you know, when they said Damian Crawford and Lisa Anna was leading Mark Golding in the poll. What the Jamaica Labour Party stated, Mark Golding was a gift to them. And it did not stop there. He not have no charisma. He might go and beat the stick. He can't dress. He might preke.
Yeah.
But I live to see the same Mark Golden. Make them go try to burn down God knows.
Whoa.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna give them problem, man.
What do you, man?
Problem.
The same
I'm give them
Preke,
problematic.
the same beating stick,
The beaten
the
stick.
same now have no charisma.
That
The
is it.
same Mark Golden.
Chaka
But
man.
go try to burn down God knows. I was doing, man. Come on, man. No, see
Yeah,
what
man.
they
Talky
want,
things,
man.
no. Talky
Yeah,
things,
man.
no, man.
Then shame
I tell you.
till them can't shame no more. When you see them pull for disgraceful Ruel Reid, you know how much a clock. The writing is on the wall,
them,
my friend.
hey,
It is
these
over.
people are on them knees. These
Yes.
people are on them knees.
Over, my friend. It is
Yes,
over.
over.
Just watch the distraction. You come with Ruel Reid. Daryl Vaz come with 20,000 this. You come back, you go Mark Golden last week. Remember, you know, man, who say my Preke. Remember, who say my beaten stick. Remember, who say are the greatest gift to you. My God, and the one little man have one of the crawl pound on knees like a mongrel dog. No, the one them are going to Canada, you know, because them a live good life, you know.
Oh, you mean Matic?
My brother. So that is the problem, Mystic. That is the problem, lad. That is the problem,
man.
Camilla. They play their trump card and they don't have nothing to come to the electorate with of substance. So all they are trying to do now is smear campaign on the clean Mark G.
Everything. Them trying to smear him with everything. Everything them I try. All the poor Mrs. Golden name them I try bringing it. I mean, we understand say black don't crack. We understand say black don't crack and the woman look damn good for her age. But to assume that she is in her 40s, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
It's not, I mean,
These
come
people
on.
These people have any intellectuality.
Nothing at all. Anything to sell them story. Anything to sell them story.
But
them don't realize that Mrs. Golden is older than Mr. Golden. But black don't crack.
Exactly.
All right.
Exactly.
The stories that they are pushing out there, my fellow Titans, my fellow comrades. Because remember, you know, Aromatic no hold down his mouth and talk, you know. Because you see some man they run. Nah, man, me I know nothing, man, I read. You are something. You are something. But you can't talk.
Yeah.
Comrades, for the day me born.
Till the day we die. From the womb to the tomb.
Yes.
Now,
From the womb to the tomb.
No,
from the womb to the tomb. Right.
You understand? So for you today come and tell me you are not nothing and rare and you is a Jamaican.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Me know no like a playbook. Anytime you hear no sing that song there.
No man, man, we know no, but that is their trump card. Anytime you beat them in an argument, you know, that is what them jump on with, you know.
Exactly.
That them jump up with, you know, say, oh, them is not this, them is a Jamaican. Anytime them start with that, you know, say it's over for them.
You see,
over for them.
Them confused, man. You understand? Them find themselves now out in the ocean. And when them look, them not see no land. So you know everything where them surround them all morass, them a clutch pan, you know. A thing like morass. Seaweed.
Yeah.
Them people are find everything for clutch pan because I mean some allegation where them put out recently. Come on, man. Where them allegation they there all along? Eh? Oh now bring Mark Golden wife in this now. What she do now? She a campaign.
It just shows
you know, the woman is a decent woman of morals.
Yes.
Not like uno when I no moral. We come out and I use some derogative word every platform on the go pan.
But
this
she
woman
but they
is
did
a
the
wife.
right thing.
Yes, this woman is a wife that, you know, have a perfect life going on with her and her husband, Mark Golden, and them children. So for these people now to find something where they might try push out upon the Golden family, it is morally wrong. What is wrong with them? Go and clean up the city, man. Find some work and clean up the city, man. You know, Bushrat community and constituency, dirty, man. It's full of some slimy, dirty green water, man. Go penetrate them work there. You understand? Go deal with the police, them where I go and look foolish all about the place. Where I take with them one another woman on the job. And them thing they want to deal with. And leave decent people alone. Yes, Titan, take it off.
Well, you see, the level of falsehood that them always create, that you have now Darrell Valls now start to tell lie on the Anderson. Look on
that was no, but I'm glad you bring that up, because this just puts
that is
to
a
rest
hot
the
topic.
fact that this just puts to rest the fact that Darrell Vaz's deep inside source in the PNP is nothing but a figment of his sick and twisted imagination. That is what this all proves. That that his imaginary friend he's dealing with. He's dealing with somebody deep inside the PNP who is his imaginary friend. That only him alone can see. That telling him up his stories. You understand? I don't know. Maybe it's his friend Roger Clark of blessed memories. We don't know.
But
Raja was a trickster. Raja, we tell him things and laugh after him. So maybe it's Raja Duppy playing tricks on him.
Well, we don't know. But hear me say now, Kamla, and the rest of Titan. If you have your opponent, why would you want information all the while from your opponent?
Because
what that would have lent you?
Exactly.
These people, them don't realize that all them I do every day is just discredit themselves. Them credibility gone. Them not have nothing about them.
Them never have none from day one.
Borrow time them. Well, there you go. But right now, I borrow time them depend.
I agree with you there.
It come in like say them are go impound. Like the something go down a Titanic they were there. You understand? Yeah, them are go implore. You understand? Because the people them now focus on the real issue at hand. As some little gossip, backyard affair, them are come out with all the while. The people them sick and tired of these things.
But
and all them I do is just show the general public at large in Jamaica, say them not fit.
Exactly.
Yeah, definitely.
For them say them not fit in a society of politics.
Yeah. But look here, line and Kamala and Farrow. The real crux of the matter, is 2023 statutory declaration.
Right,
let me tell you why.
Right,
all the distractions that you are seeing, it is to the fact that the Integrity Commission investigators, right, had gotten Mark Golden's statutory declaration and have it certified.
Yeah.
Now watch this. If you notice, the Integrity Commission investigators, as always, after they certified both the Prime Minister and the opposition statutory declaration, they would normally have it gazetted.
Right.
Now, I search the Integrity Commission website, and I am not seeing it gazetted. So then, with my common sense, it's telling me that Andrew Holness, right, is saying to them, right, to keep it out of the Gazette. Here's the reason why I'm saying it. If you go back on all, right, as it relates to 2018, 2019, right, for Mark Golden and Andrew Holness, all of them gazetted. Why?
Yeah.
Why the 2023 has not been gazetted? Let me tell you why. Andrew Holness knows that next year is election, general election. Andrew Holness knows that the statutory declaration that he cannot certify is automatically going to cripple him. No two way about it. It is not only
cripple already.
It is going to bury the entire Jamaica Labour Party, particularly where the illicit six. So let Mystic Sensation come out of the block and say this. More than likely, we are not going to get Andrew Holness 2023 statutory declaration. But Mark Golden, as a political strategist, Mark Golding not waiting on that. Mark Golding is going out on the campaign trail right now and saying, this is what Mark Golding is saying. My 2023 statutory declaration certified on a deal
Right.
with Holness. Fame can't get
Amen.
certified.
Can't get certified.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
Then Mark Golding, let me tell you something. Mark Golding is one of the most technical political strategists. So when Mark
Because of
Golding,
his profession.
exactly, when Mark Golding came out and speak publicly that, look, Jamaica, all of my statutory declarations have been submitted and have been certified, right? Then guess what now? Giving us that information, if you notice, nobody in a mainstream not speaking about it. So then guess what?
True.
Let us muddy up the water. Let us talk about dual citizenship, right? Let us talk about, give them Ruel Reid, let them talk about Ruel Reid. You understand? And guess what?
Distraction.
Yeah, some
Ruel Reid.
distraction.
And guess what?
Some distraction
Mark
mistake.
Golding wife, all sorts of distraction. All
Yeah,
sorts
some
of
them
distraction.
type of distraction there, yeah.
Because
You know?
Desperation. Rhoda too,
Yeah.
don't forget Rhoda. Don't
Rhoda,
forget Rhoda.
Rhoda. Yeah, yeah. God knows. Hey, are some destruction behind destruction.
But the
Distraction, the man them show out, you know.
So you
All of them that destruction same way, you know.
that's why I am saying to all vloggers, we have to maintain the statutory declaration because guess what? No government should be allowed to proceed if its statutory declaration cannot be certified, and that is the
True.
And so
In every country except for Jamaica. In every country except for Jamaica.
Notice the PSOJ silent, right? No mainstream media is speaking about Andrew Holness statutory declaration. All of them are grown. And as the Jamaica Labour Party kick out something like Rusty Nasty Ruel Reid, make it talk about Ruel Reid, make it pull Ruel Reid. See Ruel Reid, they give Ruel Reid.
Hey, mistake. The media, them are part of the corruption in Jamaica, you know.
I say it
Mainstream
all
media,
the
them are
time.
part of the corruption
Yes,
in
because
Jamaica.
that is true, because the government is them biggest customer. No, nobody else have had on the media and mainstream media like the government of Jamaica. Every minute you see another government ad, either hear it or see it.
All right.
Every ministry advertising.
Yeah. I can bet you between now and the end of next week, something new they are going to show out. Right?
Next week?
And guess
Yeah,
what?
man.
Tomorrow.
Well, listen one aromatic. Listen, aromatic. Maybe tomorrow morning something new.
About next week.
Because guess what? Guess what? And you what happened now, Arrow? Most of them politicians now, them have them ears on Titan. Them eyes fixed on Titan. Them eyes fixed on Kamala. Them eyes fixed on Aromatic.
You're damn right.
On Mystic Sensation. Them eyes fixed on Line. So here we go now. Anything, if you notice, when we start to show the dual citizenship, right?
Yes.
What the pollsters want to do now is to poll in favor of Andrew Holness' position.
Yes. This is exactly what is going on with
No,
this.
but you see, but guess what? They even faking it because nothing don't go so. Me believe say the poor blue that are green that are whatever name. Him owe them a favor and some things with me anyway. Make me keep my mouth shut, yeah. Make I keep my mouth shut.
Yes.
Yes. That's one.
All I will say is this. Let me say this. All I will say is this. These people need to keep that sex offender registry in the dark. Because if that is ever supposed to come out into light, if that is a lot of these people who them have acting like them belong on a pedestal, going come crashing right down, I'm going to leave it right there. So
you this now. I have a little thunderstorm. That's why you see me out and thing. Me just open my window and look. I have a little thunderstorm. I go on. So you see it knock me off and put me on back. I'm a good still right.
My dear, I am stuck. I've been stuck in Fort Lauderdale airport now for hours trying to get on a flight because of the same damn thunderstorm. Every minute them cancel I've been
Yeah,
here
yeah,
now for
yeah. So it's
hours
bad
and
down in
hours.
Florida there.
Yeah, man.
So I'm mash up the place right now, because through the thunderstorm, it tell me say, hey, if I go and go to the thing, they're gonna win. So
All
here
right.
is now. Catch it bully. We could start from you right now because the whole I wanna do with the arms house, you're not police. You're not police, you're more and you're greener than Andrew and the one of them. So the sergeant was named Mila Wallace. She married to a policeman. Yeah? Pass her exam for inspector. But she never passed her interview. Yeah? But William, Javanese police name William passed her interview and her exam and get her paper. So you catches bully. Tell Mila to carry the catches come in a whole hour down at the hotel there. Right? Yes.
You mean the married woman? You mean the married woman?
Yeah, yes. And she'll tell a catches bully that are fit.
I know, but what I'm saying, he told the
She
same
married to a
couldn't.
police, yes.
Yeah, but so you mean to tell me, say, him demanding the married woman front?
Well, our crutches.
So
Yeah,
that
man.
crutch is
Our
bully,
front.
you know. So I'm a bully her.
Well, I know she go give him the crutches and then she get her paper. But after she get her paper, every minute in my car, bring back the crutches come. And she go give him the more crutches, him want crutches. So she get vexed and start talk. So you can't just every minute I call her for crutches, she done with that. You can't just call her for crutches. Start to get her thing. So the man them say, no man, you have to make him know this a crutches bully. And him vex with people too, you know.
You mean the same one with no,
I
but
must say
I have a
IMF
question.
agreement she signed with
I
him.
have a question. Never question. You mean the man
she
who
must sign
claims him is a
IMF agreement
pastor?
with him.
Well, I know, like.
You mean the man who claim? You mean the man who claims him is a person? You mean Reverend? What's
I mean, I'm more boasting, not a pass.
Oh, Rockstone.
Yeah, but you have to know like.
Me I say it look like it's an IMF agreement she signed with him. So she have to pass all of the tests them.
Because
yeah, but she,
you have to
me know. But to him want the crutches every minute. It's like when you have to pass IMF test.
Wallace.
Probably nice. Probably crutches nice and hard.
Well, there you go.
Another the first one. I have some other one there. Yeah, where I the same thing. I'm going the one that I see that, you know. So I be at them thing and them vex with the people them for them catches. And them a talk about it. The man them a talk about it. Yeah.
Why I pray
but
that
when you have sexual harassment in our workplace, you know, that's why we can't get no work done from the professional side of things, you know.
Exactly.
Because no workplace is supposed to embroil itself around sexual harassment.
True.
So, you know,
especially the police force.
Yeah, especially the police force.
Yeah.
Because you have all type of malpractice going on inside there. And all type of case I get corrupt and all type of favor done. And that's not professional for the police force. So we can't curb crime in Jamaica because of these people were in the police force as policemen and women. Because the woman them have to get blamed too, you know, because if you not pass nothing, you just not pass nothing, you go retake it and pass by your own.
Right.
Nobody get them on your front for a little pass.
But yeah, this slide. You see them man, yeah, not for them for the school, you know, because them use the wrong. Them do it in the soldier thing too, you know, because I talk to a mother way and the same thing and that, and I say you now get a promotion. Even the soldier, the one up there now, the one where them that put off, ask him if him not brush it. The one where them talk about some rape and them carry me, the one where them put in now or run up a camp, ask she if the one where forgot on retirement leave, if him not brush it. Because of that, them too. Remember me at the win, me the right side of them. Because them did call him down. You remember the one where they are firing, the soldier guy there. And them saying for retire in the one war, the force saying you nothing else.
Yes.
Ask the one where
Yes.
We get brushed too. The man them the side of me too. You know? Remember me the side
well, in a long time we used to she get brushed, man.
You understand?
And I just know she get brushed. A long time she get fair brush up for reach where she reach.
Hear this now, but Catch's bully, him a Catch's bully, him is a mole, him is a JLP operative. Because all him doing is go around and do all kind of things and try. Him not lock up nobody. For me, if you are JLP, him not lock you up. The biggest set of people him get to it, and then when them spread the propaganda will give Big Mama, him a do it, you know.
Yes, it's what I hear. I've heard that.
Take it and carry it, and him fool too, you know. Because, Kamala, If me
Yeah.
you talk 1-to-1 and you say, my eye hurt me, to me. And then you hear aromatic and one of them say, come on, say, oh, you hurt her. You know, the me and you talk
And it's
1-to-1.
one person you tell. Exactly. It is like he's
You say,
oblivious
let
to
me
the
come
fact that
here, though.
everybody
You
must know.
must know who you tell. You say it too. And this our catches bully him though. Carry the thing to Big Mama. I'm breaking news. We said this and that. You have to stop it, catches bully. Go tell your wife. I'm a tough fact, go down your brother now, go eat food and chat. Because every time you go down there, me ear too, you know.
My God.
Yes, me ear.
But we hear say retirement is coming up in September.
Yeah, me know that's long time too. I'm going to show you something in the paper too. Because I see a guy named Richard Query, film brother Dan Query, you know.
Yes, yes.
Let me show you something with Richard Query.
As in the one with the beauty queen who did get in trouble for troubling the girl, drugging the girl. That same one?
Yes. I'm not going to say something to him now. Because him say, I could just see a little headline with Richard Query where him just said, yes, sir. Look here. Look who I want going on paper now. Let me show you something. Let me show you this. I'm going to say something to him right now too. Let me tell you, every time they come up, I rub them out, you know. People them have no more authority to chat to, you know. None of them, you know. Because we are talking about people and them funds and things, them take it for a joke thing. We not ramp with them. You see that? You see this guy here? You not see him?
Yeah.
Yes, man.
You see him big?
You mean the ousted mayor of Port Maria?
And it's a query said PMP
Yes.
can't distance itself from Crawford GCT proposal. You hear what I'm talking about? So you gotta tell him so now the JLP, now tell him something. Let me read out some fine thing. Can you tell him so the JLP can distance themselves? The JLP now cannot distance themselves from in brother proposal with the little girl.
Da-da-dee.
That I want.
Da-da-dee.
Give that guy some better things now. Let me draw for some things to Richard Query. As a mayor. Remember, you know, the money is paid by check and transfer into individual account right across the parish when you was mayor down there, so. Film when nobody not do. I'm not call name too. So remember when me attack me call name, you know. We don't go around corner, we call name straight. Yeah? So we call name, we don't go around corner. Hear this now. It done through the years. Yeah? When them have large pay bill. Now I tell them I break it down. And it done every Christmas. You move taxpayers' money every Christmas. I'm gonna tell you who do it. Them have 2 persons who collect these checks in all the 13 divisions that are aligned to query.
Is that so?
Only 2 persons collect. I'm a top up. Let me show now. Because, you know, let me just show you some things, you know, because I want to see this. When I come with some things, watch me query. Watch me. Let me hear me up and show you that you can see what me attack from here. All right, turn it with that. See that? You see the division them? When they collect the money, husband and wife's door. One is query driver and the other one is query driver wife, who is a police officer. I'm going to show you them name. You see the person name? You see them? Let me run it down. I'm going to show you who them. You see when they run out to them foolishness when they're night. Look here. That's what.
It not focus it.
I'm going to focus it and show you what I'm going with him. Hey, them not no more authority to talk to nobody, you know, because enough of them are just dirty thinking criminal. I can focus it and you can see them name. Hey, when you can't stop on the name, you know. See them name,
Rohan Brown and Lataya Marshall Brown.
And Lataya Marshall Brown, also police officer.
Is
Then
it
and see where the money go there.
Oh, what you said to me?
Then I get Port Maria, Amsterdam, Atabia,
Belfield, Castleton, Oraka Besson, Dale, Paranal. But those are it's 13 divisions. Those are all the divisions in
where the money go.
That's all the divisions in St. Mary Parish Council. 13 divisions of St. Mary Parish Council.
Thank you, ma'am. And see them here. The name they pay the check and the force account. See that? Me and I forgot to check out this because the see that? It takes some
Oh,
time.
them a force it through.
All right. All right. Yes. So me now ask him what him do. Me I give you the name, the police woman they thing and you drive and them thing. That's what I forgot about, brother. It don't mean you know. This a goddamn disgrace. And them are running a paper about what Damien talk. You know, you put it to the PMP, I put this to you. We know all the other day in this way, we know where you have to check them. Because me didn't want to get cover the check to show the people them it. You never know. Me know your thing.
Yeah, me know say you are the win, you will get it. It will blow straight towards you.
Yeah, man. So me I give
I go blow straight towards you.
How in operation run. Don't come in on a paper boy, you come chat. Them for audit down there and then for holding accountable. But which police are gonna do that? Remember, some have 5 on the wall only, you know. I better when you go sit down, you know. A criminal
where you have there, you know, we can draft up a report, you know, and send it to the Integrity Commission Complaints Department.
Yeah, I said it
and also the Auditor General.
Yes. Can you remember
they need to go to the Auditor General. It's she need to forget it, because you know, say Pamela not afraid of them.
Yeah, you know, but as it relates to the process, it goes through the complaint division first.
Department.
Yes, and they look at it, right, and then it goes to the investigators. The investigators go and investigate, and then it goes to the Auditor General. So we can take that report, draft that report, and send it definitely to the complaint department.
Well, I'll do that. Can I brush up some time, because see when them run out come with a crap.
Yeah, that is what we need.
I understand, and I'm alone working on the building. I remember they've been out there. I am there.
You know what? You know what we need?
Yes.
You know what we need? And I'm talking to the citizen of Jamaica right now. Jamaica need a forensic audit.
Agreed.
And the only way we can get a forensic audit, we have to get rid of the Jamaica Labour Party.
Agree again.
Give Mark Golden the leadership of the country.
And a significant win. And a
yes,
significant win.
A significant win. And the country itself need a forensic audit.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. That's true. 100% support that.
All of these guys who thief right, left, and center, they are going to expose, and enough of them go to jail. And some of the case them we can pull up back, we go pull up back. And I want the people to understand, this is why they are afraid of the attorney. He's professional. He's an attorney, and I know Harry Kwashi attorney. Top attorney in Jamaica, Mark Golden.
Yeah.
The PSOJ afraid of him. The Holness administration afraid of him. What make you feel say them a fight him, sir? Because he knows them, say him go bring it to them.
Exactly.
But guess what? Him father serve and serve with dignity.
Dignity.
Yeah. This man you not gonna let down him father.
True. There you go.
So all what you see are going in the circle, a fight to keep him out, because they know say him no corrupt. If you forget charge, you have to get charged. At some Mark Golden work. And you know what I do? Him just easy and relax. And every day he allow the Jamaica Labour Party to shoot themselves in their foot.
Exactly.
You understand? So listen what me I say. We have to give the People's National Party a win, and as Byron said, a significant win. Not no little penke. A win that send the Jamaica Labour Party into the twilight zone.
Exactly. You see, Aro, 110% agree with you. And one of the reasons why we talk about the significant win, right? It takes 2/3 majority, right, to pass certain bills through Parliament and for it to go to the Senate. another 2/3 majority to pass. So then if we, during the election, if we put Mark Golding, right, and give Mark Golding a significant win, because remember, you know, it is 63 members of parliament. And so then if we can give Mark Golding 60 members, we don't care if they want to have 3, we no business with them. Then should I?
No business.
I don't know what me I give them the 3 for 2. You understand?
Too much.
We want to give Mark Golding 60. Right?
Complete wipeout.
Complete wipeout. Complete wipeout we want to give Mark Golding now. So within Mark Golding first 100 days, not Andrew 1,000 years.
100,000 days.
Because whatever I promise now will fulfill. Right? Mark Golding don't really need them. You understand, to pass, you understand, bills, but Mark Golding now can utilize that time as it relates to legislation. And that is one of the reasons why we have to understand the politics and the way we vote. You understand? So when we give Mark Golding that significant win, anyhow, Jamaica make a mistake and give a narrow margin win as it relates to might be a 32-31, then guess what?
We still stuck.
Because anything that the PNP propose, the GLP is going to definitely go against it, right? They don't have the numbers, you understand, to pass it, and you're going to have a tag-on war in the parliament because the Jamaica Labour Party want PNP to look bad. Let me give you a perfect example. If you notice the tri-bridge, right, to the fact that you have a PNP member there, right, they don't want to fix the tri-bridge, you understand? So in order to make the PNP candidate look good, it is the same foolishness. Remember what Warmington said, you know? You understand me, I deal with? As it relates to him lacking of money. So then we don't want to have that. So what we are asking the people, right, to ensure that the win that we need to give Mark Golding is a substantial amount of win. You understand that? No matter how them hub in a parliament and how them hub, you understand, for them hubbings is nothing because they are not significant in terms of stopping any bill to pass in law.
And so then something to you. Exactly something to you. Because you see them when I run out with now, I'm gonna tell them, Andrew, I make a lot of mistake. You think say when you add in more of the termite like where come just say it's better for you. And when them bungle up, because truth comes straight and lie all over the place. When you bungle up your sperm whale, them and them thing they know right now, I say you go back and put them on line. When you put them on line and them run out, like for them come out with misinformation and disinformation about Mark and his wife. Mark's wife older than your wife. And your wife older than you, Andrew, by a year and 6 months. Mark's wife older than your wife. See? So when you come out with the same pedophile thing where you know so be a pedophile on you.
Okay.
Be a pedophile. Be a choppers, you know, drug pushers and everything. Not my word. Not my word. It's there. It's here. Go look now WikiLeaks and look all over the place. As a matter of fact, I'm going to get next rundown because tonight I just stay a beat, you know, with some rundown, you know. See, Marky G Afe, fling a lawsuit. Pan the one there.
Right.
Clark. Clark.
Clark.
Yes. Clark. So Mark have a fling a lawsuit pan him. And Clark. Let me ask you something. You ever in your life work with Dr. Clark to them name King? Renard and Brown. You ever work with them yet? Dr. Crab never did.
Mash them up,
You ever collect lot of scamming money and sell jobs yet? Well, them lock up your wife up, so you know. I mean, I want to go into that. I can give you some gang name and them thing. I don't leave that. I deal with government and I deal with the issues. I leave gangs to police. Saying, but you should never enter the house. I have a long list front of you, so a prison. You're not supposed to, you're not a politician. Yeah? Nobody couldn't chat to you down the ER. Don't it? Yeah? Never miss front of me right now when I look at it. I'm in a day of it. call out nobody because you, that's why I ask if you ever used to collect any money for a lot of scammers.
What?
And sell drugs yet in your life. Yeah? You want bet and put out something and say no. You want to say fair. And by the way, all your two wives get caught up in the US selling cocaine. Your two lady, baby mother. Yeah? Remember we have the release here, you know. I show it from a couple days ago, you know.
Them a juggle for him.
And you're the one. Me not talk about your C-Wax copy, you take the lady thing or copy it in the bathroom, you know. And you C-Wax too. Me not have to tell people about that. Me can't tell about that too. You go copy your paper. Yes. You understand? Forget where you get. You know, easy. Me not even tell about that. But me just ask you some questions. Can never long list with you. Never long list with you. When you stop on the foolishness. People, by the way, no make Andrew come chicken again. Because I'm sure you something. You can't have a government. We see them for 8 years and nearly 2 decades. One decade. Nearly 1 decade. Yeah? In the one, 2, well, in what part of the other one where nearly 2 decades them serve, you know. Because them serve one and a half decade.
1.5 decade.
Him serving the other one.
Bruce.
Yes. And then him come back here, so near the next day. One add more than
yeah, man. 1.5. Yeah, man.
Up the place. Yes. So him serve this. So can you imagine now him get the run as a prime minister and him do 2 terms already. And him now have to put together a team to come explain to you where am I do. That means him not doing nothing. If him that do something, nobody now move him, you know.
No.
I mean, I have to tell you neither, you know. You have to keep the campaign and thing because you have to feel, you have to see everything. You build like all right, the thing like all right, you have the work and thing. And I may tell sir.
True. You have to see growth and you have to feel growth.
You man have to come tell you and do PR. By the way, I see them come out and say Christopher Tough Tongue, where them a try, where the PSO a try build, PSO. He might the worst performing minister in the history of Jamaica. Not my word. I'm a show.
Then if they are saying that if they are saying that he's the best, the United States Travel Advisor disapprove that.
Thank you. I remember I know a lot of people are dead out of the hospital more than where I get gunshot. More than where I get gunshot. Them now have no medication, nothing at all, and anybody can attest to that. Anybody. See? And them say this, look here, not my word. See me, when do the guy, him have a marketing, him have a thing there in marketing, doctorate in marketing and business and them things. So him do about PR. So when do him living in the paper and the media and just chat. But chat not doing the work. Same like the Prime Minister. Because when you have the person more than 2 terms, right? And then you want to come chat and tell them you can build this, but it must be this situation, and then I'll be a criminal around you. When you chat money to it can't chat no more. At the first, never say a government, them own all water truck. Them own all kind of truck, them own all kind of building, them everything. And this a corruption, you know. How them do them by them lack police, them lack everything. Jamaica worse than 80 right now and the Holness. Me not ask, you know.
True.
Seriously, you know, a reality we in.
Yeah, and the Holness right now. I feel criminal and none of them are gonna jail by the way. And catches bully. Him not easy none at all, and I like him even lock up 2. Even police are saying him make it look. He make it look too obvious. He not lock up 2.
Yes, yeah, man.
He just live and just say run out every minute. Cram, not one other. Not even one. It's a fool. You're not doing a police.
Bare face lonesome.
Exactly.
You're not doing
them
no
bare
police
face
work.
with the politics where them a play. Them just in your face with it. You understand? Hands on.
That is it. And you want me to tell them again. Andrew, you see, no care, you pay them million. I mean, no say you pay them because them remember you have million and call me and talk to me. Me have tape with them. Them send advice note to me. And them tell me, them talk to me, I can't play. Your millions. And them tell me how them work and get paid even overseas. When them do them black in fear. So you use that now and spin it and say the PMP, them a pay this. PMP buy vote, you know, say your people them a buy vote. Me know me at the bin.
True.
Listen, I want to do only can't bet me, you know. Me have no file. Me know no movements. Me tell you, say me the 40 years, me the 40 years I don't know. You know me not kin teeth. You know, that's why I show them some name at some time, you know. For just show them say, hey, me not kin teeth. See there? Make them go and run up and down. We just give them some name. Yeah? I make them go. All them are doing is search who own them. Them all search themselves and when I get Gigi. Yeah, man.
I say them get bombing.
They must search all themselves. But let me tell you something. Even if you put out 1,000 and them flood lies, for our facts check them, the whole of them wipe out because them have put them face to it. That them the factual. Saying, and people now them look out for the light. So we can't just sit down here. You see we are the Titans this. Saying, anytime we come here, we own to account.
Exactly.
We not use it.
Yeah,
Yes,
I don't want Andrew Holness can't say as much, and the Jamaica Labour Party them can't say as much. I know we don't need no money from the PMP. The PMP strap for cash. Me in personally is going to contribute some way or how to the PMP movement. Me personally. Me don't want no money from PMP. I just want a better Jamaica. And the only party that can fix back Jamaica right now is the People's National Party. So anything that I can do to support them, I am going to do it. And I am going to support their run for the election. I know who I am going to support. I know where I'm from. You understand what I'm saying?
All right.
So, them can't go on top. We are do this for free. We are do this because we are patriot. And we're not going no free ride around here anymore. When we win 2016 and 2020, it was all yours.
No, in the
but this time around,
2020, Thief 2020.
But this time around, it is different. Now we have serious problem, viewers and subscribers and my fellow analysts here. Serious problem. And I want Jamaican to look at this and don't take it lightly. The worst performing minister in Jamaica right now is listed as the Jamaica Labour Party #1 minister. Come on, man.
Imagine, man. I remember, no, I can show the people. I can show the people them now. I can show the people them damage. But I can show them something. How we say it in our corner.
Pop off the nail off the head. Pop off the head off the nail. Yes, Arrow.
But I'll show them something. Well, I'll show them something now. Watch out. Watch out. I know how I say in another way. USP.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Midday News. Here's what we have in the bulletin. Health Minister says U.S. medical trump the advisory and negative light on the country's health sector.
What's that?
U.S. advisory warning travelers about the poor state of the country's public health care system. As you'll hear in this report, the minister is renewing his call for the implementation of tax, which he believes...
Implementation of tax last year. Them want and tax now help that because right now I chop money. Him not spend the money there. So remember, you know, these are the best performing minister. But US use a travel tree advisory. And right now our tourists are suffer. Tourism are suffer. The whole country suffer because them dollar big people in the diaspora figure lobby for them.
Exactly.
And tough don't cause this. Tough don't cause this. Remember, you know, at the national security minister, them attacking, you know, them always use that. But at the first in the history, them use the health ministry and stick up Jamaica. And it's serious. Look here. Not
can help to fix the problem.
The healthcare ministry says the recent U.S. travel advisory has created a negative impact on the country's health system on the international scene.
No, and them creating a negative impact. Are you a killer to Jamaican people them who not serve? No medicate, not even Panadol.
Yes.
Yes. So them are try to save the Jamaican people and try to save for them people too. Okay? Continue.
The advisory issued on Tuesday urged U.S. citizens to reconsider travel to Jamaica due to crime and medical services. Americans were told that emergency services and hospital care vary throughout Jamaica, and response times and quality of care may vary from U.S. standards. The U.S. government says public hospitals in Jamaica are under-resourced and cannot always provide high-level or specialized care. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton says the issues in the health sector cannot be looked at in a silo.
The issue is a lot more complex than it appears in a release or an advisory. The solution can't be that we must do more. The solution has to recognize why there is an inadequacy to the extent that there is. And
you see, him telling you there's an inadequate. And why is that your film solution is now?
How collaboration between public, private, and indeed between jurisdictions cannot
between jurisdictions. Why am I talking shit? This is marketing.
Garbage.
You have the resource for the public. You are the health minister, for Christ's sake. If the private them do better than you, it's bad because you have more money than them to spend with the money gone. We don't know if I rice mill.
Rest that inadequacy. And it holds true for Jamaica as it does for many other small island states within the region, and indeed even some of the larger countries.
And again, an appeal for a health insurance tax for all visitors to the island.
It is not unusual. It occurs in other jurisdictions, like in Europe, where that tax is required. And if that were in place, maybe we could have more.
Some people, they might chat shit. I tell you, don't make him do a PR pan one. He's a PR person. So I tell you, the insurance where them have and come there, maybe we can do more. One hospital, is $21.8 billion. One scan, like less than 20 million Jamaican feet. One CT scan. Yeah? If I'm buy 30, in that pay like 600 million, not $1 billion, you know. The machine, the dialysis machine can get them, and they just pay for them, so them get the thing of using them. Him not spend 28 billion. Him just not do it, we don't know where the money gone. A matter of fact, him say him work in a collaboration with them people that have over $1 billion every year. But when you at the hospital, you can't get no scan or nothing at all, and you go to them place, you still have to pay money. So how them take money from you? So me just say to him now, if you have some private hospital, I'm the national health minister, I'm here to make only get patient. I'm not supposed to come and cut some deal with them because I want to do the scanning and say, listen, give me 15 or 20%. And me give my patient. Eh? Each way you charge the money.
Well, it have to come.
$1 billion. But yes, still you go there and you still pay your money when you get the service. Now make no sense. The money they are chop them a chop it.
Yes.
Them a move them a thief the money. You see my Byron?
Yes, but we are here. Let us use a perfect example and a living experience of what happened to my family the other day, and where you involved in terms of that. Now, what my mother-in-law experienced as it relates to that stroke, right? And being there, right, as it relates to that level of situation. That is an emergency situation. But if you count the period of time that she was attended to, it is roughly about 6 to 7 hours. You're talking about somebody, right, that just experienced a stroke. Now, remember, Wayne, the situation in terms of when, me call you and you understand, and you use your sort of input, right? Remember, it is roughly about 4 o'clock in the morning, right? And when pressure added to them, right, they start to do what's supposed to be done, right, in terms of putting her, right, into an area where she get the adequate care. Now, watch this now.
Yeah.
Here where the real problem lies, and what Jamaica need to be aware of. It is serious when our treasury lost 1.7 trillion. If you look at 1.7 trillion, we don't say $1.7 billion, you're talking about 1.7 trillion. Most of that, right, missing under the Andrew Holness led government. 1.7 trillion. No,
I would have said all of that.
Eh?
I would have said all of the money, the 1.7 and that for them government.
And you're right, you know. You're totally right. You understand? And I'm going to be to agree with you with that. Now, 1.7 trillion that missing could definitely buy a lot of beds, equipment, you understand, and pop up the hospital with staffing. Because one of the situation that plague the hospital is understaffed. Right? You have one doctor. You understand who they work the entire hospital. One doctor. So then that is a very serious situation when it comes to chronic situation. Right? Now, Tufton tried to put a spin on everything. And even when the United States, right, that definitely investigate and definitely have an understanding that the crisis our healthcare system is in, the United States had given it a level 3 alert. A level 3 alert as it relates to the healthcare system. Right? So that goes to show you that what we vloggers are carrying and highlighting, the United States of America agree with our findings. So when time Tufton come out and I try pretty it up and I try shift and I try this and I try that, just like what Daryl Vaza do. With him lie and tell lie on this and tell lie on that and deflection and all that. That's what they're known for. Jamaica Labour Party, the Andrew Holness-led government from Tufton go straight down. I mean, every one of the MP them, Jamaica Labour Party MP, you understand? They are dealing with nepotism, cronyism, and skullduggery. All of them mix up in robbing Jamaican, you understand, taxpayers. And this is one of the reasons why we have serious problem. So then, what Jamaica need to know is that really and truly we have a broken economy. Broken economy. So when I talk about, you understand, unemployment down and where pure lie. Pure lie. The people them feeling the natural inflation rising. When you have civil workers, tertiary level workers who have to live from paycheck to paycheck, what that tell you? That tells you about inflation, right? So if you have $15,000, $15,000 to be truthful cannot serve you 2 weeks at any supermarket in Jamaica, right? At $15,000, it cannot serve you 2 weeks.
Can't serve you a week.
This goes to show you how serious a problem the entire Jamaica in. You understand? While Andrew Holness, upon that seriousness, you know, Andrew Holness decided to take 300% raise. You want to kid on this?
That may come to know. Because I think all of them mystic. I think all of them ministry and all that perform better. But exactly. Worse, we see the ministry, we don't even see no farmer level of performance. That's after the awardment at this exorbitant amount of increase in them salary.
Exactly.
Because the mainstream problem in Jamaica health, you know, and security. Exactly. And none of them two ministry them underperform. Worse than before them get the money. You understand? You can imagine toilet paper not in your institution, but you tell it there in a warehouse. And what kind of garbage that tough thing come dish out to we like we have some little numbscum people around here? So.
PR, brother.
Yes. You understand? So yes. When America put out the level 3 warning on the health sector in Jamaica, all the other rest of sector they must suffer from the tourism decline. It fall under tough tongue watch. Because that America put out the level 3 warning pan and never crime, you know. As long some say the first of the history, we get a trade embargo as it relates to your health system, not the crime. But yet still, Big Mama them and the whole of them are run out of talk about him and the best performing minister in Jamaica. Best performing minister doing PR. But not doing the actual work.
Like, make the people them hear it themselves. Because not our word, not your word. Make them hear it on the
Of Jamaicans believe Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton is the best performing minister in the government. He has consistently been so rated. That's according to the findings of the latest nationwide Blue Dot polls.
That's what I'm telling you. I said it's a false pool. Go outside.
Green dots. I don't tell you no already about that poll there.
Yeah. See the pool and really blue in it. It's like a
But remember one poll in well, there you go.
Silver pool.
Green. Green that poll.
Green that poll.
Yes, man.
But panelists, make we go look further back in retrospect. Them never did do a poll on the ministry them and the minister performance. And don't they get 97 disapproval ratings?
Not him.
Yeah.
Yes.
What ratings did they get?
Him the number one man and him not perform.
Yeah.
But me want my story time now. My story time. First and foremost, this man his name is literally Dr. Death. First and foremost. No, I cannot for the life of me understand how this man keeps getting away. He keeps getting away with all these transgressions, blatant transgressions.
True.
From day one. If we were supposed to list out the scandals associated with the Ministry of Health in the last 8 years, I mean, we would be astounded. As a matter of fact, we shouldn't even go there. We can go before that to when Christopher Tufton was the Minister of Agriculture in the Bruce Golding administration and imported fertilizer made of human shit. People don't remember that.
Yes, that's true. Yes.
I remember that. And it's from that time Jamaicans should have realized that this man who can actually bring shit to the country, literal shit, to put on the food that we're supposed to eat. Them should have did realize that this man is the devil himself. As a matter of fact, I will go further to say that his previous constituency, remember the constituency he represents now is not his original constituency. His original constituency is the one that is now represented by the current Minister of Agriculture, Floyd Green. Right? And when he was in that constituency, the people them used to call him Satan. Now, for somebody to nickname you Satan, it's serious.
Very serious.
But at the end of the day, what it proves is that Christopher Tufton has no conscience. I think that if you were supposed to rank the demons in the JLP, I think that he would be, if not the worst of them all, he'd be very close to the top. Because this is a man that operates without conscience time and time again. Now, first and foremost, imagine if you have a child who fell and injured his or her head, and you would need a CT scan promptly to quickly diagnose if that child has a serious enough brain injury that they would require emergency surgery. You have to put that child in an ambulance and take that child to a private institution because the Minister of Health thinks that it is better to collaborate with private entities than to ensure that all the public hospitals are so equipped to perform basic functions. Basic. Now imagine in 2024, Jamaica's public hospitals don't have functioning CT scan machines. Are we for real and we want to call ourselves a developing country? No. This is Banana Republic business.
Exactly.
Where we are, I think all of us are outside of Jamaica. Some little basic clinic of CT machine, CT scanners.
Of course.
Some little clinic, community center. And you want to tell me, say the hospitals, the premier pediatric hospital in the region does not have a functioning CT scan machine. And then he's going to be talking about partnering with private entities. But I'm going to go further as a healthcare professional myself, who is a private healthcare professional. What he does is put the burden on the private facilities. Let me tell you how this man soak up the whole of healthcare. Once upon a time when you don't get through government fast, you go private. The man has now created a waiting list in the private healthcare system. If you go to some of the premier private institutions and you need a procedure done immediately, them give you're on a waiting list. Wow. Because it pack up with the government people, the people them who the government sending to do these tests. That is where it's like a domino effect, and people don't realize that by outsourcing healthcare to private facilities, he has created a domino effect in the entire sector, both public and private. The burden is now on the private healthcare to provide public healthcare.
Because that causes congestion.
Yes, because of the congestion. When you have hospitals where nothing works, and you are now going to say, well, I will pay, because what he's doing is saying, well, I will pay. I am Mr. Government and I will pay for you to go private.
But the people don't have to pay now.
So private, so basically all the public system is a system of outsourcing healthcare.
Yes.
To private entities.
But look here, Mango. When the people them go to the private entities, you know, like the lady who our mother died last week, she have to pay, she have to buy the, she have to pay for the scan and everything. So she still have to
and
pay,
that's the point. And they say they subsidize it, but you still have to pay something. It is utterly ridiculous. Jamaica is so backwards, it is not funny when you hear about the equipment we're fighting to have in the health system. You wonder if we are in 2024 or we are in 1984. The other day, a machine such as like the linear accelerator, basic cancer treatment, stop working. A linear accelerator is old technology, you know. Old technology, and we're fighting to repair a linear accelerator. How does that make sense?
Replace that.
No, but them gone to C knife, gamma knife, all sorts of different technology, and we are fighting to repair a linear accelerator. We're out with the 90s. This is where this man has taken our healthcare to. And Jamaicans don't understand what we are up against. Remember, you know, let me tell you something. And he's now talking about outsourcing healthcare to overseas. So what he's saying to you now, you better have money, can charter an air ambulance to fly to Jackson or Baptist or one of the hospital them overseas. Because he has no intention of, because no, he's not crazy, he's evil. There's a difference between being crazy and being evil. He's evil.
Yes.
And people need to understand this. The man is plain evil. The man is ensuring that he has no intention of fixing anything. When him sit, listen, let me tell you something. The other day, I'm not even going to compromise her identity. A healthcare worker injured her back at a public hospital and came to seek my expertise. Do you know how she injured her back? Resuscitating a patient on the floor because there was no stretcher in the hospital to put the gunshot wound victim on.
Whoa.
That is how serious it is.
Yeah, that's bad.
Sure.
No gurneys, no stretchers, nothing.
That is bad.
And this is Kingston Public Hospital. People don't understand that. You see, until they have a relative that requires public health care, they won't understand how bad it is. Because it's like we're in some sort of a denial or something. People don't understand that for the USA to say that, hey, yeah, we know say boy crime. We understand crime. Then put we on this. They put us on this travel advisory because of crime. We understand that. We're used to that. But for healthcare,
Never.
a level 3 travel advisor for healthcare, what is that saying to you?
It's bad. Healthcare.
Healthcare.
And them want to say, tough thing are the best minister. Them,
Madness.
will say that. You know, them Uncle Plea, that not show you, you know. Them lie have to come up front because them are the worst performing minister. In the pandemic,
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. People won't understand how grave the situation is until they visit a hospital and realize that you have to go to a private pharmacy to access Panadol, oral rehydration fluids. They have nothing. A colleague of mine told me that she had to walk with her own rubbing alcohol because the hospital don't even have rubbing alcohol. And when you talk to the suppliers, the medical equipment suppliers, they tell you that the government owe them, some of them, billions.
Yes.
When you talk to even the sanitation companies, they keep rotating them. 1 minute is manpower maintenance, then another minute is what they want them have jack then, which we hear that we allegedly the minister has shares in, right?
Wow.
Why? Because they do not pay. They owe the suppliers, the contractor. Listen, I have something for you because, you know, being in healthcare for over 20 years, you understand that I have made serious contacts. I'm going to play something for you that I think you need to hear. That I received probably about, I mean, I can't even wrap my head around it. But I'm going to, up to today, I got images from KPH that I'm going to post on my platform. But I'm going to read what this person says. I have a concern. Listen to this carefully. I have a concern, which is a public health matter to do with UHWI, which we need your spokesperson on health to highlight. Listen carefully.
Yes, Mr. Azan, I have spoke because of this associated with
Can you hear it?
as also a PNP member.
Yeah.
The sterilization department.
Can low.
It's getting low, Kalma.
Recently, management claimed that they spent over millions of dollars to set this.
I'm going to start it over.
It's all right now, yes.
Yes, Mr. Azan, I have spoke cousin who is closely associated with the association as also a PNP member. University Hospital of the West Indies. The sterilization department. The AC is down for over a year now. Recently, management claimed that they spent over millions of dollars to set the system up back. Purchasing motor. Also, we see temporary AC that got mobile AC was put up, which was not effective. So this was done in May, after the workers have been all in strain for the past year, all in minor protests and so on. So since May, they said they claim to spend this amount of money for the AC back in place. But after 2 weeks, the AC is down. And what is happening now, the instruments and the linen packs that this department does are set in heat and shelves that is just heat and a big industrial fan to cool it down, which is ineffective. So it's setting off a bacteria in the packs that go into theater, which is a public health matter because people going to theater are doing a procedure at risk of developing infection, and management is tight-lipped about it. From CEO down to bigger management, they know about it. They come and look, and they're not doing anything. Plus, the fact that AC is not in the department, which a lot of workers work, they're sweating because only just ball fans are out there. So the workers are sweating day by day down to the underwear. And we like somebody to highlight that. And it's open, it's something that anybody can prove for themselves, because if you walk around where you're going to ICU A and the way to 23 at the back, you will see the door wide open. You have to leave the door open, and the place is open to dust and all kind of things. And the workers are suffering. I would like somebody to highlight this so that something can be done, because the public is at risk and the workers is suffering.
Do you understand the gravity of what she just said?
That's huge.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
She's saying that this is where now you sterilize the equipment for theater. And you know, she said that the middle management they know about it, but they can't do it. They're not doing anything about it. But what can they do about it really? If the ministry doesn't provide the funding for something to be done about it. Them can't manufacture money out of thin air, you know. And I want to make it absolutely clear. I want to make something absolutely clear to everybody. Never, ever blame healthcare professionals for the state of Jamaica's healthcare, because they are expected to pull water from stone, use basket to carry water. And listen, I mean, to say that they are frustrated is an understatement. If you know you are capable of performing a task, if you are properly equipped, and you have no equipment to perform that task, and then you're compromising people's life, after a while, it start get to you, you know. A whole heap of healthcare workers have PTSD, you know. You know what it is like to know that you need basic equipment to save somebody's life, and you don't have that basic equipment, and you watch people die. When you know you could do more if you were provided with the equipment to do more. You know what that does to your psyche over time? And this is what people don't understand when they blame the doctor, blame the nurse, blame the down to the poor janitor, them get it sometime. Really and truly, they cannot do anything if they are not provided with the equipment to carry out their duties. And we're supposed to, if this were happening to one particular hospital, maybe you could blame the management for that particular hospital. But when it is happening to all the hospitals, you have to blame the person who is in charge of all the hospitals. This is common sense.
But come now. You remember when Dr. Fenton Ferguson and somebody called dead baby, you remember them when them come out and come say, including him. No, the amount of baby dead from female unbelievable. In the pandemic,
baby I get eat by dog out of KPH.
Yes, them said 3,700 people, now it double. Then in the pandemic, more than that. Them just go around and nobody no blame him. Him say, a matter of fact, him come on the show. You know, him come call me and him come on my show.
Oh, you mean Dr. Death?
Yeah, they come on my show, you know.
Yes.
Ask him something.
Wait a second. No, listen to me. Just today, there was an article with a mother who said that she watched her baby die in the cleaner. Did you see that article?
Yes.
Right. Right. And, you know, during the pandemic, Jamaica received over 100 ventilators. This is now the second baby I'm here that has passed because there is no, and I'm talking in as many weeks, because I'm hearing there are no ventilators. One also passed by Victoria Jubilee probably about 2 weeks ago. The mother called me to let me know the situation. It's something that I've been monitoring, right? No, during the pandemic, ventilators were received. So just like how Dr. Aldaz has been asking, where did ventilator them there? No one know where the ventilator them there too. Are they in some private institution? Why is it that Jamaican, this was a donation, so why is it that Jamaicans have no access to them? That's what I want to know. So it would be interesting to hear this man come back on the program. No, because we have some, it's not everything him can PR him way out, and we understand that his doctor is a big, you see, because him call himself doctor, people feel say him is a real doctor. They need to understand that for him doctor, It's a doctorate in business administration, in PR and marketing.
So that's why I'm the
The man
PR.
is a marketing genius.
So I'm the
Exactly.
But
PR.
healthcare requires more than marketing.
That's
Healthcare requires actual work.
And that's why I'm a flop.
yes.
Yeah, but after a while, the cracks must show.
Exactly.
Because no matter how you hide the dents and the cracks in the system, after a while, you keep turning the sides. It's like you have a diamond and you keep chipping piece and turning the side. After a while, you're going to reach back to the side where you did chip before and it going to show again.
Yeah. Kamala, I'm going to read something. I'm going to read something here.
Mm-hmm.
Which Jamaica, it need to wake up all of us as it relates to the lie being told and the entire criminal network, right? Just robbing taxpayers. I'm going to read this. Kingston, May 8, 2019, Jamaica. The government is projecting to spend between 27.2 billion and 31.2 billion over the next 5 years on public health infrastructures development. This is 2019, you know. This was disclosed by Minister of Health and Wellness, Dr. the Honorable Christopher Tufton, during his contribution to the 2019-2020 sectoral debate in the House of Representatives. And
But the 5 years up now.
Watch this now. This will represent, hear the PR. This will represent the largest investment over 20 years in the public health. This is not a wish. In fact, there are resources that are already in place. We have resources where the expenditure will begin this year, he noted. Now, let me talk, people. KPH, currently in a dilemma. Right? Remember 2019, that's it?
Yes.
Carmel Regional Hospital is in serious dilemma. Now, 27 to 31.2 billion dollars. Now you tell me, with all of that money, that portion of that I've already spent, where are the beds? Where are the CT scan machine? Where the money do? Where the money gone? This is serious, you know? This is serious as it relates to what we just heard in terms of what Tufton is telling us what allotted to spend. So then, a portion of that has already been spent. So one to the CT scan machine, one to the beds them, right? One to all the equipment that needed. That is reached to a point we are talking about toilet papers, right? Are not on the wall. No, this is serious. This is a crisis. This is more than a crisis, Jamaican people. And all what Jamaica Labour Party does is PR after PR after PR after PR. Andrew Holness and him minion them robbing the taxpayers, the mean on a daily basis. So I hear back.
Well, what we see, you know, is government having affiliation with a lot of private enterprise. And when you have such things spreading far and wide in your society, it's just corruption right across the board. Because all these machines that came in the pandemic, they are somewhere in Jamaica, but they're not in the institution that they came to serve. And I mean, the Ministry of National Health supposed to be held accountable for these, because he is the one who preside over that ministry to see that all the welfare for his health sector is distributed in accordance.
Exactly.
So Tufton have a lot of things going on behind the scene in the public eyes. So that's why he's outsourcing patient to these private enterprise. That's why you see them have
Exactly.
connection. Yeah,
Remember, so
Kamala.
yes, remember that him like to the silent partner in a lot of businesses, you know. You know,
Yes,
he likes to be the silent partner in a lot of businesses. When you think about things like Market Me, and
exactly.
when you hear rumors about him being affiliated with a funeral home,
I was coming to that point. And
when
that
you
is a
hear
very,
about fake rice,
yes.
you know, so he likes to dabble in a lot of stuff. So one would want to know, you know, if he's dabbling in some of these private healthcare providers.
Well, I'm of the opinion.
Could be. Could
And
be.
I mean, as it relates to even the private funeral home, that is a serious, serious problem for Jamaicans, you know. Because as the Titan boss always say, you know, a lot of people died in these hospitals and the family don't know that is the same doctor them in there kill them off. Because we not get no true autopsy reading. Because corruption cover up all of these things. So where you have Ministry of Tough Tongue having connection to a private morgue, that is wrong. When you take out the forensic side of things from the government laboratory and hand it to your little cronies, what you expect to happen? The same thing like in the Silvera case. These are the things where we are talking about. So Tough Tongue is a man where right now the amount of charge with upon Tough Tongue is unbelievable. Cause everywhere we look where this money are venture into, you know, corruption, you see, you know.
Corruption.
Corruption. The man in a drugs trafficking too, you know. Cause the man go hold up man the night with rope and take with them contraband with them bring come at Jamaica, you know. And never hand over that man to law enforcement. The man take with the health money, you know. Use Cornwall Regional Beryllium Hospital as a decoy to rob the money. And pump it in him rice industry. Business where him have. The man flourish him sweetheart with 85 million, you know. If you look a PR stunt about Market Me, you know. To eat well in a Jamaican when Jamaican people are starved, now have nothing to eat. You understand? So corruption, they run the man like the Caribbean Sea. I yield back to one members of the Titan.
Yeah, I think Christopher Tufton and Andrew Holness is running competition. Yes, man, I thought they go on, man. Who has the most business and who can make the most money? These two men is neck to neck, you know. Andrew Holness can't demote him, he can't talk to him, in spite of all the corruption what Tufton name, you know. Him still hold that portfolio, although he is not a real doctor. But these things, Jamaica, is not coincident or agar goat. They are deliberately. And I want you to watch how the GLP is at work. And they are working strategically. Look at the police force. They demoralize the police force. So instead the police be out there to serve and to protect. The police they look for hustle and make a money on the side. Them no business with what go on. Look on the education system. It demoralize our teachers. Most of our brightest teachers them gone overseas. Our youth them are suffering. Look at health. Our healthcare system is worse than dog because in the States, dog hospital a top hospital. Look at the farming sector in Jamaica. The Jamaica Labour Party killed it.
Yeah, exactly.
And the last local sector that controlled by 99% of the local man is the taxi. They are trying to kill it now.
Them are fight, man. Them are for
What
that.
are this government doing to the people? Jamaica, open up your eyes and see what they want. Everything that is there to benefit the poor of the land, the Jamaica Labour Party destroyed.
You know, Aaron, you know, sitting here and, you know, here you know, dispensing all of that. I want for every Jamaican to really tune in terms of what he just said. Right? And see how the Jamaica Labour Party is so toxic to the Jamaican society. But you know what, Aaron, I get the sense that when you are fighting for the majority of our Jamaicans, I have the sense that we have to use one hand, fight for them, and another hand to ease them off. Because you have some people, right, who they cannot see through the level of intelligence, right? And so they themselves are so self-inflicting. They inflict wound to themselves through ignorance.
Exactly.
And so then you can tell some people that, look, all right, look at these policies. They are not working for you. Look at all those promises. They are not possible. And so then when you show it people and you break it down, right? The way how Andrew Holness-led government behave, I think the situation gets so toxic that corruption sort of normalizes through the society of Jamaica. So then when you look on scamming throughout certain community, it lends to itself that it is okay because, you know, the people might juggle a little food. They don't realize, right, the after effect and the tolerance of a criminal behavior. And so then when that scamming becomes limited, right, for scammers who scam and able to buy gun, who the gun are going to use for? The guns are now going to use on the poor and innocent.
Not even that. No cut here, just one. Yes. Think about you and me. Exactly. Who would fly in? Exactly. We become prime target.
Exactly. So then, you know, but people, and I mean, it's very serious. And that is one of the reasons why I look and I said to myself, whoa, look what Andrew Holness-led government has done. They make sure that they are attacking our education system. Now, the earth that just rushed through me when I saw Ruel Reid.
Oh, God.
Right? Brave enough and bold enough, right, to now start to come and campaign and publicly trying to say that, okay, here am I. Here am I. That within itself endorsing criminality and speaks in tandem of who Andrew Holness is. Who Andrew Holness is. So then Andrew Holness, right, wouldn't endorse a police officer like Corporal Ruan. What name?
Ruan James.
Ruan James. Yes.
He wouldn't endorse a Corporal Ruan James because Ruan James stand for moral grounds.
Exactly.
He would prefer to endorse.
Criminals don't work with moral grounds.
Exactly. He would prefer to endorse a Fitz Bailey who can look at a Patrick Bailey case, right, and just decide to say, chum, we don't touch that. Who can look...
Man and a prime suspect.
Who can
rule him out.
Yes, who can look at another case where a dead man flipped over a body into his car and neatly dressed and able to hang himself. Now, this is what an ace investigator is saying to us. You know? What happened? You know? And this man, people have him, the Jamaica Labour Party have him as one of the best. You know? Of one of the best.
I don't know what to do them, my blood. You come like the termite, them and your mouth for them brains.
Byron, remember, you know, them have him, and this is what them have feed to the people. That's what I tell you, say Big Mama the worst thing. That's what I tell the PMP. None of them must not give interview to Big Mama. Them thing like when the Damien thing and them try to twist. So when them go them ask some question and try to twist. I mean, I say, if him did that, Big Mama not important, none at all. They just actually them. And if them did have that kind of powers now, them that twist everything and they depend the lead.
Exactly.
But you know, we have people like us who hold them at bay.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna expose them and fact check them.
Exactly.
So you can't go around that. Big Mama not credible, none at all, not a credible source. So when him try to call them now, for them give him them know
clickbait, man. Clickbait him looking now.
That is it. So when them call them over there now, you know, when them call it legibility, make them feel like him legit, right? And then go to interview with him, then him try to spin it. Remember if him did powerful like in 2016, you know, him that right now, PMP that they are back.
Yes, man.
Him can't do nothing to save himself because
you're right.
I'm going to super him at the lie this thing.
You're right.
Look what him put out now. Him say tough tongue. According to them poll, tough tongue are the #1 performer, the best performer when him not perform.
Crazy.
People are dead from the hospital, left, right, and center. When US have to come and say, yo, travel tree advice the first in the history, the man are the worst performing minister. The worst than crab, according to US. Remember, you know, when them talking, I remember hundreds or thousands of visitors stop from Jamaica, you know, from last year. So the money tourism thing get knocked. People are complaining. It a jerk up the country. And I know it's still in place. Because the hospital, them not fix that now. This is the first in the history. Which part of the history anywhere in the world you see them more like travel advisory per hospital. First time in the world of Jamaica.
First time.
Always put it on terrorism over the place or anything like that. Not true.
Exactly.
When
Balloon some
kind of thing break out and everything. You ever hear them all anything mango about hospital before?
Nope. You know, to show you how disgraceful the system is, you know.
Yes.
When Councillor Rowan, when Washi Brian died,
yes,
the people in St. Thomas protested because they said that it took for somebody like the councillor to die because of the lack of basic necessities at a hospital for it to be showcased. I mean, the man couldn't get an ambulance to transport him because there was nothing at that. I mean, Princess Margaret Hospital is a glorified health center. There's nothing there.
Nothing
there at all. I mean, it just goes to show you how, I mean, I don't even know what to say now, God no. All I know that people have to be exposed to the system to know what a failure it is. When a minister can get knocked off a bicycle and broke him hand and break him his wrist and end up on a hospital bed being well taken care of. When you have people who are dying in chairs because there are no beds available. You know, the Shadow Minister on Information, Nikisha Burchell, today put out a video highlighting the plight of one of her constituents who was waiting in a chair at a diabetic crisis at Cornwall Regional Hospital and was waiting in a chair for 5 days. 5 days. They went to look for him, look on the ward, couldn't find him. When them finally track him down, him still waiting on a bed for 5 days.
On a bench.
When a man Yeah, man. When a man broke him hand, him wrist, and end up in a hospital bed that somebody who having a severe crisis would have needed. But because of who him is, him feels that his life is worth more than the ordinary Jamaican person's life. That's what it boiled down to, you know. That's what it boiled down to. And he does this without blinking. He do this without him no care, no matter. Boy, I don't even know because Jamaicans are so, some of them so brainwashed. They don't realize the impact this has on them until one of their loved ones end up in the situation. And then they realize how wrong it is for us to be in this situation. I don't know, boy. I don't know. All I know is that we headed down a very slippery slope with healthcare. And if something is, well, not even just with healthcare, with education, healthcare, whole heap of things we're headed down a slippery slope with. And if we don't do something very fast, we won't be able to rescue this country.
So true, Kamala. So true.
So you have a message to the people, them, no? I've sent some message to the people, them, you know? Don't make no government. Because, let me tell you all the time, you know, you have two parties, you have one government at a time. One government at a time. I take Andrew by my word. I'm a tough fact. Before me even talk, I'm play Andrew. Because I'm not like foolishness, you know. I'm not do foolish. I'm not time for that. Watch out. I'm going to play Andrew. Yeah? One government loses a prime minister, no Andrew, right? Force no Andrew.
Why you come to me with that foolishness, you know? You elect a prime minister, and is a prime minister run the country. It is time we learn to hold our leaders accountable for their actions and stop making excuses for them. Stop making excuses. Otherwise, go elect the people who really run in the country. And I don't want the right kind of stupid argument. Hold the people you elect accountable and stop making excuses for them.
That me depend right now, yeah? That's not what me there. Because you have a PMP party, you have a JMP party. Both of them is not the same thing. Not.
No, sir.
Nobody can trick me.
No,
Get this
sir.
now. You know, them come out with some things and it's an XPR where them say, Patterson extra rich. This is what them say now. These things are just some PR. Because Patterson sick and I see where him go. I don't see Patterson no big house. I don't see Patterson with them money there with them attack. Him not live a France like what them say. Him sick in an accident and a same place that Jamaica can get treatment. I see other people as them sick, them reach a Miami. Miami. Yeah? Over there, them get them kids, them youth, them born, over there, them deal with everything and what have you. Them reach over there so fast. I see them also shine through. Stand up on some pinnacle. I see them spend some money, it's unbelievable. So them use PR and send the wrong thing. I look on Patterson when them say, remember them kind something about 18 and a half years? And when we look on the amount of people in 18 and a half years, it's unbelievable. So if them I use, and I say, Andrew, show me something for the 8 years I had, man. Show me something. I can't talk about, I mean, I talk about best baby father for ideas now. And don't show me the road, don't show me the highway 2000 where a blueprint, and no blueprint. Show me something where you come in with where we can say, yes, I you do this. Show me what. And don't tell me about the tourist enhancement fund because the Patterson bringing that too. Put them things in place. Don't tell me about the bus, don't tell me about the Northwest, so, what name? The North-South link. I'm not you neither. Don't tell me nothing like that. Just show me something what you do. Don't tell me about no J Deep neither, nothing like that, and not even. But the thing when I'm called for the kids, them again.
Part.
Don't tell me nothing like this. The thing for the old people, them get the medication. Don't tell me nothing like that. And not him. You understand? And not them. So you have different set of people, them do them just to PR. Even, remember, you know, Porsche come rescue the country, you know. After they mash it up, you know. It's there when you do the research. Because of around five things that they missed, not true by Iran.
Yeah.
IMF payment. Remember them go back to the IMF, you know. Patterson said bye-bye to IMF, you know.
Exactly.
A good a good more than 5, man.
Yes. So when
Yes,
everybody wipe them out. Wipe them off. I mean, while Portia them and Peter Phillips have set back something. Them they do one bag of things that say, we have to balance that, we have to balance the people them. And we then them come with, when them in a power, when them take over as government the first 100 days. And now, I'm playing 100 days. I mean, I ask if him do any one of this or him hold himself accountable. Remember him hear something. Yeah, Arrow, I'll make your talk. 100 days. Because I remember what him by, you know. Let me see this. 100 days. First 100 days. Look here. Make me hear what I'm saying. I'm 100.
Within our first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to fix the date for general elections in Jamaica. So no government will be able to come and make false promises and hide the truth and tell you half-truths and trick you into voting for them. And then when them win, them throw on poison for you.
So people, let me just stop it there, so. He said no government. He made the government now and he emptied the half-truth and chopped the pound and still couldn't vote, don't it? Eh? Continue again.
100 days. For fixed election date, still I wait for the promise to fulfill.
And that not go true.
One broken promise after another. Laughable, as we say. None of your promise not fulfill yet, boss. So there are we.
Within the first 100 days of our government, we will start the legislative process to institute impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament.
That happen now. The question only stand about himself and know himself declaration. Them not declare it. Not at all. Let's look what them had to be. That yeah, where him said it a while. Great back. Not my word.
We'll start the legislative process to institute impeachment proceedings in Parliament. This will add another layer of protection of the Parliament to ensure that only members of unquestioned integrity sit in the Parliament.
Well, with unquestioned integrity, the Prime Minister himself who on him, unquestioned integrity, no. You have to hold him accountable by his own words. We not second for no less. No less. Continue.
Ministers under the new Jamaica Labour Party government will be given a job letter. That job letter has a timeline of 2 years and 6 months with key performance targets which are agreed upon by the cabinet, focused on 2 things: economic growth and job creation.
Andrew, you need to do what you said from 2016. You say you're going to put it on paper. Say anything you put on paper, the MP have to work with it. So you need to do it now. Because I feel like say when you do that, the MP will do them work and we will see work done in the community.
Within the first 100 days of government, we will start the legislative process to introduce term limits on the office of Prime Minister.
Andrew Holness, John, him break him promise and nothing him say I'm going to do for the next 100 days and now him not do nothing. Him not keep no promise and him say I'm the promise keeper. What a promise, John Star.
At a convenient time within our new government, we will hold a grand referendum.
Referendum, you know?
On the CCJ, the Caribbean Court of Justice, as the final appellate court.
And him say what is the final court, but yesterday no let go for the one up there to the Privy Council. Just listen what I'm saying now. Just listen what this guy say. You can't trust him.
You make so much promise for us. Look how long you're in there. Nothing done. All for the COVID. They promised the people them $25,000. Nothing done. Huh? So what you expect me to do? Tell yourself to sleep with the door and window open and nothing done.
believe in a man like this now? Who want to take that one? How you believe in a man like this?
We'll take a one. Hold on there. What more want the world to understand?
All right, family, I have to go. Come off now. Here, I soon bored.
Yeah,
So,
man. Bless
yeah,
you.
man.
All right.
Take care.
Family.
Bye.
Yeah,
Take
man.
care of yourself. Blessed love.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Cool.
Thanks.
All right. Now, this is something I want to dish out long time, because I have been studying the Jamaica Labour Party for quite a period of time. You have 3 types of GLP, and I want the people to know them tonight. 3 types of GLP. GLP break down in 3 categories. The first set of type of GLP, you have the confused GLP. Those are the ones who flip and flop. Sometimes them different GLP, sometimes them different PNP. They don't know where for them because them confused, them lost. Those are the confused GLP because them flip today and them flop tomorrow. So that's a one. The next set of GLP where you have the disgrace GLP. They are so ashamed of the Andrew Holness-led government, but them now go vote for PNP. You understand? Because they're just shame. Now the worst set of GLP where you have is the one where I call the shithouse GLP. The shithouse GLP is like Ruel Reid. The criminals them, the scammers them, Andrew Holness and the whole of them fall under that. You understand? Because they are really shithouse. They come to rob. They come to pilfer. You understand? They come to creep. And so then the shithouse GLP have a perfect plan that they had executed. The plan before them coming at the power. They get a chance to be in power and they simply executed it. Now, as a result of that, we are in the situation that we are in. So the worst type of GLP to really entangle with. Titans, which one of the GLP group is the worst type of
Shithouse.
Shithouse GLP. The one that comes to pilfer, rob, and creep, damage our education system, damage our healthcare system, right? The shithouse GLP. From Andrew Holness, right? From Juliet Holness, comes straight down to Ruel Reid, the whole of them, they are shithouse GLP.
Yeah, man.
But
the next
you know,
one, the next one where you have to afraid I know. Why first one we want to say again?
Confused GLP.
Confused GLP.
Flip-floppers.
The flip-floppers.
Yes.
It's one where you have to keep a eyes on.
True error.
Well, you can't take care of them one day.
No, not at all.
Well, you know, when I look how Titan, you know, me have to call him that, you know, tight tongue.
Yes.
Him not tough tongue, him a tight tongue.
No, man, we are the Titans, my tough tongue.
No, me not say Titan, you know. Me say tight tongue. All right, sir. All right, boss. Yes. All right. Tough tongue.
Yes.
Yeah, when I see how tough tongue respond to the level 3, you know, embargo a place in Jamaica through the health sector.
Yes.
And when him have fear going on him head and you know, I use the tax now as something that could have really stabilize the health sector. No, we don't use visitors tax. We use that for cushion the public fund from taxpayer supposed to be a foundation for your health system grow after. What if tourism not come to Jamaica? And you not get that tax there? So him just a try to deflect from the reality, which is on the ground. Jamaicans should be building Jamaica, not foreigners. As it go again, as we talk about the whole heap of thing we are sell out our country. Everything it is just malign on to foreigners. At time we move away from this foreign syndrome. We are take over Jamaica. So with taxpayers' money supposed to fund the health sector to a level, and if it were cushion, we can implement some, you know, tax for the people who are coming as airport tax towards the health sector. But it can't be that you're going to deflect it from the reality which is on the ground. No, we understaff, number one. We don't have no machinery. We don't have no medical supply. We don't have no bed. We don't have no sanitary. So hold on. A tourist a come fund them thing there. It can't be the tourists them for come fund that. What happened to the taxpayers' money? What happened to the budget? Want to read out? Want to stipulate these amount of millions and billions we want to spend at the health sector? What happened to the money there? So when we look at Andrew Holness and the whole minions them around him, all we can see far and wide a criminal have come at we for every little thing where we have. You understand? Them going after the taxi man them. And them are send out some little minions to act like them a government minister as it relates to that little dirty policeman when named Errol Samuel. Where we see I deal with outer road some kind of way. Because this is just how them try to manangle people in Jamaica using this regime style where them going to Middle East go practice and I bring back come to Jamaica. Because Middle East, Andrew, I go learn this style of governance from. Yeah. China, Israel and them place there. And them fundamental philosophy them I bring back on Jamaicans. And we are making him know so that not going to work around here. Because we are move you and your elements them what you have. And we are make sure no, so we not just move you now and just free for just roam the place. No. We are investigating now. Because in the eyes of everyone in Jamaica, even on our own, we are criminals. And we not going to distract from the facts on our criminal. Because me a one man when I call on a rebel, you know. That will never come out of my mouth. Because me know now some dishonorable man. We not some criminal where up to the man where can't even see the blind man on rob him. You understand? And it goes as far back as the Titan boss did I show yesterday where me I tell you that show a movement when they go back in retrospect with Michael Manley and CIA era with Edward Siaga at the helm. You see Siaga, the private sector and the US counterpart them time there, a 3-letter was spelled G-U-N, gun. Pull the trigger. CIA supply it. And the private sector them had the bullet from back at them time there. And that's how gun was introduced into Jamaica society. By them 3 elements where you hear me disclose. So we know from a long time that the Jamaica Labour Party is a party that destroy Jamaicans. They're not love for the people. The one party that the people of Jamaica can depend upon and can be reassured where love and unity is concerned is the People's National Party. The Jamaica Lion Party will always tell lie upon our country and our citizens. That's why them run out with Zozo, state of emergency regular. Because it's one way to disrupt the society. It's when you call down some force or element upon them and you get them nervous. And everybody are tremble and afraid of you. But me I go tell you, the fear factor there, it not gonna last. Because we have the remedy for the fear factor, and that remedy is to move you and bring you back to your standing ground. We will hold you accountable. For 8 years, what a crime. You and your minister them. Because one thing, you know, the money I want to rob now, just go say, you know, brother. The money I have to return back to the public coffers, I want to go spend on the time behind bars. I yield to another member of the Titans.
And let me ask you something now. Very important. Very important. But talk about Grace Kennedy. I'm going to tell some people for boycott something. I want to know Google one person for me. I'm going to show you him. And people in the chat want to know Google him too. This, me talk to people if I remember me there everywhere. Let me just tell Webby. Me see them put something at the Observer where you know who control the Observer and a drunker jacket or drunker British film wife and the editor right now. You know, say a things in. Google the name for me. Then put up a name. It's more like an AI. Just Google the name for me. I want to show you something. Yeah, more showing us something. When you see the name go up, them say I'm the richest, but them have the most thing there in a Grace Kennedy right now. Which when I put me as Panagon and chat to them, I said them don't even know the guy. Let me show you him. I bet you not see nothing else with this guy and nowhere at all. I'm going to see yesterday paper. Let me show you this. Let me show you what them do. Can you hear the man them say loan some money and what them do, you know. I mean I talk big man from Grace, you know. I remember when me tell you say we talk to people. What's her name here? Look for that guy. You see what them say I saw? When you can't see it?
Yeah.
All right, you see him name? Google that name and tell me how much time you see him come up anywhere else. See him name there?
Donovan Lewis.
Donovan
Google
Lewis.
it. Right.
Largest shareholder.
The largest shareholder. We never see that, them never even see that face yet. Now show you what them doing because them have shell company. More to Google it and tell me much thing you see with this guy. What you know about this guy? Them never even seen face. People from Grace right now tell me personal. See there? Them say the largest shareholder.
I may have him.
All right. What you see?
Well, based on this, it says Donovan Lewis is a chairman Ideal Finance Corp Limited. Mr. Donovan Lewis is the founder and chairman of the Ideal Group of Companies. Is widely regarded as a pioneer.
All right. So what you read? This is the same thing what you read when I have in front of me. Eh?
Donovan Lewis becomes GK largest shareholder. No, may I read something different? This one says
so
leadership ID.
How much time you see him in a Google? Like if him are the largest, how much of them thing they are see all over the place with him?
Well, based on just what this
Google leeching and tell me where you all right. So you know see nothing with this guy. That alone spooky, yeah? Them right with them are right and just put them put it up. Now, if you Google Chrysler Boss, just Google him and tell me what time you see him. Google me, all right, Google Wayne Lonesome. And tell me much time in a hospital second, how much thing come up there if it's 100 or a million or 2 hours in a couple seconds. Tell me. Just look on up and Google.
Me have you.
All right, how much just read under that, how much time will come up, how much thing come up, how much it say? The number, figures.
Several.
Yeah, under Google it might tell you say if it's 1 million or 100 or what.
And not only that, you come upon a couple categories, right? Wayne Lonesome Brown at Wayne Lonesome Brown.
Okay.
Right.
So all right.
Recording artist, producer, promoter, founder, CEO, run things. A lot.
Yeah, all of them things that will come up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So all right. So when you Google it, if I some other page, it might show you say 3 million hit in a like couple seconds.
Yes.
Maybe if you use a phone, it might not show you that. But it will show you if you use a computer, it tell you how fast, and you see how much thing come up in a space and a time. You don't see enough thing. How much you see with this guy, where am the richest guy now for Grace Kennedy? How much of that you see with him?
Yeah, roughly about 2.
Something it's a ghost. It's a ghost that appears out of nowhere. It's a ghost that appears from nowhere.
Eh? You could have a businessman or what have you and nobody know him from Grace. And when you see it, you see 1 thing or 2 things or what them put now. If you Google where you see it's a history of thing you see. You can see millions of it. See? So all them are Google a man where you go see 1, 2 things with him. Him are the richest man, right? Have the most shares in a Grace. And them have much more thing, but you don't see none at all. So we don't know, we don't see nothing at all with him, no CV or him get rich or nothing. That makes sense to you, brother?
No. That's spooky.
So Google, listen to me. Grace, you know, we don't come back because people up there saying that Grace, I say, Lord, some. We don't know him, you know. We don't know him. First, we have to this guy. You see me I talk about Arrow?
Exactly. Yeah, him come to cover up some of the money.
Eh?
I come him come to cover up some of the money with them rob and with them a wash.
Listen.
Yeah,
You see, sometimes them use shell company and them use Wawa. So when me talk to them, I remember me connect to everybody, you know. Them say, listen, we don't know him. And we worked at the company for 30 years. Man, so we worked at 20 odd years. 50, we don't know him. First we see him. We don't know him.
Even if they don't seem like, face to face, but they would have heard the name. The name would have ring. The name would have ring a bell. So often, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Google each and say if you not see him. Just Google eaching. Then you not still eaching. Google Bush Stewart and say if you not see nothing come up with Garden Bush Stewart.
Yeah, man.
So all you Google a guy where I'm the richest right now and you not see nothing else with him, brother. That
you Google Elon Musk, you see a whole heap of thing come up with Elon Musk.
That is it. So all you Google one of the richest man they know. God them have nothing, you know, most shares. And you not see nothing at all come up with him. No CV, nothing. Eh? No search.
Look like it's an undercover oligarch. Them draw as a ghost pan we are.
When you say, hey, I think them think people are that. But hey, when I do thing, do it proper. See when I come and check it, and I tell you, the feds are checking out too, yeah? Yes.
Them a try all kind of way, you know, to cover them tracks, you know, because them see so them time is limited.
Yeah.
But then I'm not
their time is limited because if you look what going on in the space, you know, and we see what going on. You have an administration that is confused. You're looking for something to stick.
Yes.
Exactly. Nothing cannot stick. You understand? When you carry out a disgrace, come on. When you carry out a disgrace criminal, you know, brother, you only give us more ammunition, you know. When you carry a Ruel Reid, come give you a butter pan catch, you know, man.
Yeah, man.
Butter pan catch.
Yeah, man. A real butter pan catch, Arrow.
Butter pan catch, brethren. Political gift.
Yes.
What we have already, brother. Because this now won't sing like a bell with the statutory decoration of the Prime Minister. Because that is not going away.
No.
You know why you're nothing about no. They can't tell me about what them say. The Prime Minister. How you feel about a Prime Minister who have dual citizenship MP? It's okay for a MP to sit with dual citizenship, but if you are going to turn Prime Minister, it's not okay. And we don't vote for a Prime Minister, you know. We vote for an MP, and one of the party give we a Prime Minister. Yes. So automatically, any MP can call upon, you know, from their party, you know, to be the Prime Minister, you know. Yes, my brother.
Right, well, I could just knock it right there, so because this is the same party where Abatiago, when I'm in Jamaica, not supposed to be no MP, not all. You can't talk about him renounce because he's the American man. You shouldn't sit on the house at all. But you're Prime Minister for 9 years.
None come on.
You lead up your position how long? From 1974 to 80. And then from 89 to around 2006.
Yeah.
2005, 2006. They have whole position. And none of them not come out come say nothing to a man with born
in America.
Not Commonwealth.
It's not Commonwealth.
And then do this, and then them run out with them disgraceful self, them to stop it. And this is the same man where born on eventide. I'm gonna ask him. Because if you are the man for this, I want to be CIA, no brother. CIA, them may come to you, but who the pan go do the work. And if you are the boss and you give your order, you can't talk about the man, you have to talk about the boss and give the order. That's why you go for your leaders and that.
Exactly.
Get the blame. So in one eventide, I'm tried make kill off Bob Marley and also did one assassinate Mandy. Also Maurice Bishop. Him and playing that to get with the Maurice Bishop.
Yeah, the man played a Maurice Bishop, that man.
Yes, man.
He also sabotage. In sabotage Michael with the IMF.
Yes.
With the loans that we were supposed to get.
Yes.
He joined the CIA and sabotage Michael with that also.
Yeah, you're right, Arrow.
But
But panel
you
it.
tell me, say a man like that,
Yes.
when love the people of Jamaica.
And you put him for money.
Madness.
Me say, Mark Golding have to take off Michael Manley off my money with Andrew.
But that me I say.
Yeah.
Because even if you put him pan money, you're not supposed to put him upside Michael Manley.
No, brother.
Because him and Michael Manley no plant Gungo line.
No, brother.
And the world know about that.
No.
You understand?
Spread like
And then you know,
Michael, brother.
political role now. Because you run out and that's a book yesterday have a prime minister, what shouldn't even be a prime minister. So on a hypocritical man. You know, so when a big and dirty and full and stink. Yes, when you run out with these kind of thing with us drive back pound because we're showing and say, hey, we're not good. Behave on yourself, God sir.
Hey, Siaga was an undercover for the CIA them in Jamaica, you know.
We know that. Yeah. We know that. So
that's why you hear me use the terminology GUN. Siaga the G, America are the U, and the private sector are the N. And them spell gun in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So we know where to them. Hey, you know, say all the chemical when Siaga use to damage the ganja plantation. You know it kill out to coconut.
Yeah.
Where think kill out Jamaica coconut?
Them man.
And that same mission where them did depend for destroy the weed them, you know.
And we papaya them.
Everything it kill out.
Somebody just said freedom so them do a search image, not even one. That look like an AI image. You can't be a millionaire in a Jamaica and nobody know how you make a million. Feds, when you're looking at this guy and go check Grace Kennedy for me. Right
that,
that
now match up.
No guy in enough paper and say him have the most share where we can't look for nothing about him. We don't know where him born, we don't know where him come from. We just look for an image and say if we see any other image with him. You know, see him family, him married, him do this and that, but him have the most share. Money washing, the damn shell company. Nobody
not in this day and age. Not in this day and age. You have to pop up somewhere all over the place, bro.
Okay.
No.
What's this? And I hope might be you have an economist, right? Who can who might be in the chat. You understand and can agree in terms of what I'm going to say right now. I just got something from the Gleaner. And the Gleaner read, Jamaica and World Bank signed a loan deal for unemployment insurance.
Unemployment, yes.
Insurance scheme. But I want to show people something. Watch this.
Yes.
The government has signed a 20 US million loan agreement with the World Bank for a project that will see the establishment of a national unemployment insurance scheme.
So why about money?
So
why about money in the first place, Nigel?
But hold on. What the people them understand that this loan agreement also comes with more austerity measures. Simply means that also our dollars are going to be devalued. We want people to understand this, you know, that each time that you take a loan from from IMF, right, from the World Bank, right, it devalues, right, the Jamaican currency, and simply means that inflation do what?
Rise.
Up. Now, apart from that, is again when this money goes into the criminal-minded, corrupted politicians. You understand? Is it going to be utilized for what it is slated to do? This corruption, and but then.
But let me ask you something again. Let me ask the man something. Let me just ask him something. No.
If this your story,
let me ask him something. Because that's this now after unemployment insurance.
Yes.
If me a work, me that show me insurance license plan. And then if me out a job, then the insurance that pay me some money till me get back to work maybe for last 6 months. Why you borrow money? Because me supposed to start show my loan, my money, you know, insurance. So why you borrow that money there for do what?
Well, stop that again. Let me show you something.
Stop me not understand why I'm going to borrow the money.
Watch out. No, Andrew Holness and Nigel Clark take out NHT money. NIS money, head tax money, and put in a SSL.
Yeah, man.
And them do it.
Have them
Yeah.
do it.
And
So,
see them now.
I
See
borrow
them
loan
now.
money.
They
I
borrow
said, we go do
20
loan.
million loan.
That's $3 billion, 3.8 billion
No,
Jamaican.
just look on it.
Election, them a borrow that for run, man.
NIS money, head tax money.
Right, that's how they lie.
Election, them a borrow it for run. Because
Right,
remember,
that's how they lie.
SSL not inexistent no more, you know.
This a
So them have to find another source to fuel the campaign money. So this money of election.
Lie. When I know the money happened, but hear this. We are said to them, when we just ask the Prime Minister, why you borrow this money? Because when I say, all right, so if you tell me to $50 a month and a 4 away, a $200 a month, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, calculate up. Same like what you with NHT and the money there, we can get some money for buy from NHT. NHT rich now. Why you borrow this money? Because if we are throwing at it, you have much thousand people are there. Couple hundred thousand people and them start throwing at the scheme. So some of them not gonna lose them work. But if you lose
no.
money, so why you borrow the money, brother? Because you do it like the NHT, you know, brother.
Same way.
The money for do it. Now ask why I borrow the money. Crazy guy, remember, you know, you just put it there, you know. So if me out a job and everybody go out a job one time. So right away for 1 month, I have millions or billions of dollars I make for a month. Hundreds of millions. So if me lose a job or 10 people lose a job, you give me even 3 months until we get back a job. Why you go borrow 3 billion over 3 billion Jamaican because say you are set up what?
To put Jamaica on the
because you don't set up this like the NHT, brother. The NHT don't need to borrow not it's rich, you know. Because so much people are putting in the pool, and then when you are borrowing money from them now for pay for your house, money still there. My mother money there, and father money there.
My one still there.
Can't take no more.
So NHT is a rich entity, or it's set up and upon auto. So why them never set it in the same kind of basis? Why they borrow money for the door? Why you borrow the money for the door? You know, some money them are for choppers. Something right.
Well, as what Light say, and them campaign money them a look.
No, boy,
it's
going to
pay for it.
Let me ask again. So if you say 4% unemployment rate now 4 point something, if so much people are working yourself to put in a pool for 1 month, the amount of millions of dollars. If somebody lose them job and them used to get 14,000 a week, you can easily pay them so till even 2-3 months till them get back a job. Because other people have to work every month same way, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why they need to borrow?
So why you borrow the money? This is what me ask Nigel Clark. Why you put we in a debt again?
Exactly.
I want to pay back that with interest. Why you borrow the money?
That's the point.
It coming like you have to a partner and a year time to get a draw, brother. And you wait 12 months and then you get a draw, but the partner still work. Why you borrow the money?
My goodness.
If you set up like NHT, why you borrow the money? Can you borrow the money for us? If somebody got a job, then you just give them and you say, oh, and we still have a pay back loan and put we taxpayers in a more debt. Why borrow the money? You understand what I say? Why borrow the money?
Yeah, which is right. And that's why we said the economy.
See freedom says something there. They are sinking the country so that when the PNP, right, are setting them up, they are setting up the PNP to fail, right? And
yeah, that could be.
The amount of debt that the country is going to be in, right? And remember now that Portia Simpson and Peter Phillips, right, had gone through the same burden and the same pain when Bruce Golding wrecked the economy, you know.
And it was apartheid. Remember them apartheid same way, you know. Yeah. Just Bruce alone you move. The one of them did the same way.
The one of them did the same way.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
And Portia Simpson and Peter Phillips. You understand? Of a patch, because remember, say the IMF are done with them, you know. The IMF done with them, you know.
Yes.
Portia Simpson and Peter Phillips, you understand? If skillfully navigate back themselves, you understand? If fix the economy, you know, and set wage freeze and we Jamaican people, right, suffer under the wage freeze, and Portia Simpson patch back the economy and build back the economy, and then Andrew Holness now, under Andrew Holness led government, 1.7 trillion. Andrew Holness government take away from out of the treasury. This is wickedness plus wickedness plus wickedness. Really wicked.
Well, as the person in the chat said, them are set it up for when Marky G take over and fail. But that not go up this time. Them do it already and it work. It not go up this time because we are here to make sure know that the people ears are wide open listening to what we are saying. And we will highlight these things to them. So make sure know this money where them borrow, them better show the use of it because it can't be for campaign. We have a seat go to the intended project where them are borrowed for. Because we are going to watch them with the eagle eye, you know.
But
this is not campaign money to come buy vote.
They don't need to borrow.
They never need to borrow.
Them don't need to.
I'm just saying that I'm going to talk to the viewers, the subscribers, and I'm talking to Jamaica. We bring the information to you guys tonight. And you guys see where the country is heading. One solution to fix all of this, and is to give Mark Golding and the PMP a landslide victory.
Perfect.
If you don't want people to go to prison, it can't be on 30.
Not 31, 32. Or 30, 33.
No close encounter. No close encounter.
Yeah,
if you don't want people to go to prison,
landslide is the other.
You have to give Mark Golding and the PMP a landslide victory.
Exactly.
Because that
resounding.
Is what the Andrew Holness administration is running from, a PMP landslide victory, because they see it coming.
And they will look just to strengthen what Aromatic said, people, right? It is so important. That's why people need to understand very well, right? That Mark Golding win should not be, right, one as it relates to a close win. We should win convincingly. The reason why we want to win convincingly, so that Mark Golding, right, and all those PNP legislators will able, you understand, to pass policies, right, that benefit the Jamaican people. If we don't give them, you understand, that sort of victory, then you're going to have a tug and war, because you're going to have a stalemate each time when you have a policies need to be voted on, people. So you need to understand, because if the PNP, if the PNP win 32 and GLP come off with 31, right? I mean, what PNP can do?
Nothing.
Right?
Nothing. Untied.
If they want to put, if Mark Golding want to say, all right, we are going to submit an impeachment bill, an impeachment clause, right? And GLP have 31 and PNP have 32. It is not going to happen.
No.
Because you need 2/3 majority, right, to vote on it. So it is not going to pass, people. It's not going to pass. So then, for people to understand the politics, we don't want two people believe, say, all right, PNP win. But PNP win a narrow victory, and then people are cost PNP. Look how PNP in a poor, and them don't listen the ignorance that we have to that we have to clear up tonight, you know. Because
exactly,
yes, win, you understand, people are going to say, that see them talk about, they go do this and they go do that, and them not do this and them not do that. And then they realize, say, you understand, that People's National Party, although they win, they can't get to pass the legislations that need the correction.
If they don't have the numbers.
Yes, what Titans are doing now, you understand, are now telling people that if you want justice being done, if you want some of the things that Jamaica Labour Party passed for Mark Golding to roll it back, you have to give Mark Golding that significant win. Help Mark Golding, you understand, so that Mark Golding can roll back certain policies, because of course he's going to have the 2/3 majority, you understand, to pass any bill into law. So people, you need to understand the semantics of the politics. You understand? And so then you know that, okay, this is the way how we are going to vote. We want, and let me tell you something, people. Don't pay attention to the distractions as it relates to Cliff Hughes, right? No one should be listening to Cliff Hughes. What Cliff Hughes is working for? Cliff Hughes is working for that is the amount of money that he owed Jamaica as it relates to about 50 million. I don't know the exact amount.
It should be about 60 million now in a tax.
Yes. The Jamaica Labour Party, because they are a criminal network, they don't mind because Cliff Hughes talking for them. Any day that Cliff Hughes go against them, a problem. So when you see Cliff Hughes doing what Cliff Hughes doing, Cliff Hughes is just trying to save his ass. You understand? Because he's indebted. You understand? He owed tax. You understand? So he has to work with the criminal organization. So people, don't pay Cliff Hughes any attention with him blue that poll. As a matter of fact, being loan some change the poll and green that poll.
Green that poll.
Because you see me in green, you see me in green bad suit on him poll. So I'm green that poll and how them are run. So I am appealing to the people that let us go to the poll, right? And we want to give Mark Golding a significant win. Give PNP a significant win. And in doing so, all the PNP candidates in the various constituencies, people need to vote them in.
Exactly.
So that
True.
PNP can win with a landslide victory. And now, some things that Andrew Holness done, PNP will able now to undo them. I cannot explain it anymore, people, and you need to have an awareness as it relates to that.
Let me give them a little thing now. So, people, when I see what's not, when you have a government in for 2 terms, and a government I can tell you, say, he might come, he might send a message. The same PR what them doing for 2 terms until they say, I wait till 3 years. Remember, me have that pan tape to it. Me show it. 3 years. Time, everybody have to feel it. You don't listen to a guy like that. You don't listen to Andrew Holness.
Man.
You notice everybody around him, the amount of money, billions of dollars were missing from Agintai to Ruel Reid to the one from down so the next one there from down in the St. Elizabeth with the land there so and it go from Petrojam go right back. No care what happen. Everybody does catch and then them just use them and then circle them back and give
recycle them back, you know.
None of them not gonna prison, none of them not get not go and get charged. And them not going away. They might try to throw out that too. And you see them at the pan campaign, you don't really sit down and have your time and listen to them. So when we just play 100 days. No guy who get a chance. Remember, I know, and I'm in the opposition, you know. When him say I do this, let me tell you this. He said, if you come here and say you move that phone here, you move it, you can't talk to me, you know. I call that spade. Yes, are clubs. Yes. So when you say you move it, and they get an next term and they do the same thing and then I step in and poor people make you can't talk to me. You cannot do PR and trick me. And a matter of fact, we not allow you to do PR. Remember tell you something again, Andrew. You see your beef up your sperm whale them. And them are come out, but tell me what, everybody have attack on them, like the blue whale there and the other one and you have the one fish headless now, a few mama squid and then put a blue whale. Right? Yes. Yes. Them one there, the one of them. Let me tell you something. You see when they put out the lies, we have facts check them. Same like Congress, them put out this and say this a millionaire. Me I tell you say. Me no be listen, you have shell company. I want you not understand. You see what me I teach you something, you know about the network. If you say you are what, that means nothing gonna hide for you. Whereas if from when you start in the business and how you get so big, you can just come and turn the richest man in a Grace Kennedy. Feds are gonna check you out. And when I look for your picture, I say none with you. Can you not hide like still? You not hide. See, I'm not see nothing with you, I'm not see no family member, nothing at all. I remember if you just go put it up online now, it make it worse. That 2024 now, I remember everything we put up with a stamp. Why not it just come up? Yeah? Why not it just come up? So you see, when you come with shell company, I think nobody can't back it, it have stamp. The internet is. So you can't go manipulate it and put on where you want to put on, but when we look to see, when it up on them thing. Not even a picture with the richest man from Grace Kennedy, you can see one where them put out. That making it say, when we talk to people up there, you know, and some who leave already and some still work, so we never see the man yet, you know. We don't know nothing about him, no board nothing keep with them and thing, but yes, them have the most shares. Them tell the Pine Bank loan some this a foolishness, you know, garbage. And when we do some book up on top in the system, we don't see nothing with him. In bogus. We don't know him. In bogus. Remember, you can't, let me tell you this, you know. If who they are now, them go up and you can tell me now, you know, the modern days here where everybody have them look account, and if you don't want to have account and they say a criminal. Because if you not do nothing wrong, you have your social media account. Me not ask you. Me not thought like you have some older people might have chill, but like this a rich man. A rich man, he might have somebody that can deal with him account and deal with him thing for him and promote him business. You must
man,
know
he must have a profile on social media. Like.
No profile at all with him. Yeah, them they haven't realized a red flag. What is them put out in the paper? Who them think that trick?
Well, Titan Boss.
Wash money, man. Them
Titan Boss.
Yeah, man.
You know the man them a try though. You know a crime scene and you try clean it up before forensic come on the scene. And this the man them a go on with, you know.
Yes.
Them a try clean up, man. Because remember around them a be dirty things go around them, you know. As it relates to all of the things that we highlight, you know. Money laundering, drugs trafficking, gun trafficking, human trafficking, a whole heap of nastiness around them, you know. So them have to try to clean up the crime scene. Because remember them know say forensic upon them heels.
Yeah, man.
You think them not know? Them know. So is that just a little shuffling around and a clean up the scene? Because them to say, well then, the free joyride era over and done with. We run yourself. I hold them accountable. We are put the fire at them foot. So them can't stand the heat. Every man a move and a shuffle and a try, you know, and cover him trail. But it not work. It's not working. Because too much irons in the fire. We can't stay a mile away and see this fire and this smoke. And not just we alone see it. The world see it. And as you said last week, in our reasoning, give them time.
Exactly.
God, the world, not take them eye off of them.
But see, I make our talk, because so I wind up reach a tree. But hear this now. Hear this. As I said before, the key wanna do, uno can't raise the red flag against yourself. Because we don't know better, you know. Don't gotta tell uno Grace Kennedy. You can't put out a man in the paper when me this so boom boom. The Feds do the same thing. They might a red flag that to the race. We never know that. Him are the richest man I wanna know about him, brother. When you check the company, them who work 30 years never hear from name yet, never nothing.
Lord, so I met the man and rub out the man tomorrow morning, you know.
I show them a raise red flag. That them I tell you now have some experts. Them a lead in astray, you know. Them make you go to prison, you know. Now go to prison, you know. In a federal. So now no phone go to prison, you know.
Yeah.
No sense.
Unless Grace Kennedy plan to make him be the richest man. Come like that my plan.
Ah, yes, Arrow. Because there's something we are wrap up.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to rally back to something quick and fast, because I want our viewers and our subscribers to get it, and I want to see the trend that is taking place, and I want to look at the attempt to burn down Garden House. And I want to know if we go back when Lonesome show, when Cliff Hughes shoot up them car. The thing I want to know if we draw from it. Until this day, only Cliff Hughes have a clip. Until this day, only Cliff Hughes have a clip of Garden House attempt to burn down. In this day and age, But it no matter how much o'clock at night, somebody is there to capture a video. Why is it anytime Cliff Hughes make a breaking news, it's only Cliff Hughes them have the clip?
One clip alone.
Ask yourself that, Jamaica.
Because Cliff Hughes is a part of the
a big mama, you know.
Cliff Hughes is a political activist and is a part of the syndicatism of planning. Simple.
Yes.
So hey, Big Mama need to get a man who can hold a surveillance camera steady do.
Yes.
That one they did have nerves breaking down. That tremble.
Alzheimer.
Well,
Parkinson's disease, man.
Me I want them up on the light wire. I want the surveillance camera today and the breeze are blowing up. You know, I move the light wire.
And here is now, Molotov. When you say Molotov now being a plastic bag. Molotov, that's
you're mad, man. We know Molotov cocktail, man. A glass bottle.
So you can't
with sun and weak. Yeah.
So you couldn't get close, and then we see my run on the fire over the youth head. You notice that one alone control the thing. Oh, no food. So,
but the fire over the youth head was a suspicious fire because would I say, well, let them close that burn up on him back. It just run out behind him, so.
Yeah,
look like him a magnet and the fire steel.
The thing about it, you know. I know him set the fire, you know.
No.
The man will run out and him set the fire, you know.
No.
Somebody will set the fire. They tell him.
I one of them spray canister, man.
Yeah, got it. The man, it's like over there dance. Remember when
Yeah,
man.
I say, run now.
Yeah. And then cursing around like that.
Hey,
but
the man. Well, I know. Let me just drop one little quick part. The man I run like when Ernest Smith sing it was grabbed up here a gun, man.
But no man now go commit such a crime and the run so like you know care.
You see what I say?
Well, I know him walk from way down there, so barely move. Now look behind him, see somebody that they like down there, and then him turn and go in, and then him run go up the road. Yeah, go back where you come from.
Hey, Big Mama forgot prison still, you know.
Hey,
really and truly. Big Mama forgot prison.
Remember, say Crutches bully do it too, you know.
Well, yes. We need to have Crutches bully.
Big Mama and Crutches bully.
Yeah.
You name them.
All right.
Yes, Byron.
But what's the history now? And here they are stupid. Now, let us go back to the history in the 70s. Now, remember, it was the GLP who had done Eventide Home in terms of burning down Eventide Home and kill over 150 old people. That is very wicked, you know. It goes to show
man.
The length and breadth, you understand, in terms of their desperation, what they will do. You understand? Even up unto the point to take lives.
Yeah,
GLP is known.
Yeah, life no matter to them people, man.
No move. So remember, stay with a black road with all car and debris, you know, all car and thing and all things, you know, all things. Because you can't make a man drive off for the road, come up in your place and you have to bleach. You remember? Bleach.
Yeah, man. Now the 80s, man.
Because when them tell us, say, Mark 7, and then them say, you have a gun there, M16, you line up 7 man, and it run through the wall of the man, them I say, what? More, no, it come like the whole of Jamaica done. This sign of the 1980 itself now.
It is.
So when they attack 79, 80, when they attack these things, it's frightening, you know, because remember police are walking a little spin barrel. If you see him, if you then copy out from him, and he say, boy, move, and he say, he drop a foot, it's not going away. But when you go to rifle now and you watch TV, I remember we have TV, but when you watch TV, you know, say the Vietnam War thing and the best news. I see them have them rifle there. He said that Jamaica, you say, well, any them take it in. And see, like when them send out the drugs, are the same way them smuggling the gun. They can go check it out. It's there. It's there. For just get power. So them there.
But remember, I'm not far alone, some. Fire is a part of these people weapon of destruction, you know. Because it relates to Mystic just say Evelyn Tide, but don't forget Jim Brown and General Penitentiary too. A team fire.
All right.
And them,
All
yeah,
right.
them like one of people, you know. Yes.
All right.
Yeah, man.
But the thing what about it in a Byron,
Yes.
when them burn down the house with some mother and some grandmother and some great grandmother in it.
People them arrow.
Remember the reporter saying, no, it's a CIA reporter, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What they say now, it says some of them were blind.
We're blind.
Yes.
And who did not blind could not make it out
Not
because
make
them
out.
barricaded them in
Barricade
the
them in.
building.
Yeah, man.
So that's why we have to bring up these things and show the people, teach the people them the history. That Jamaica Labour Party is a vicious party to associate with.
Yeah.
Right?
And try to pin it on the great leader. But then the CIA reveals that the substance that caused the fire is not in Jamaica.
Not in Jamaica.
Brother, there's no way you can pinpoint a man when man they walk and stop shake the man on him. There's no way you can pinpoint a man or walk and move things to the floor. There's no way. So
Exactly.
You know, so with a black road and things, so don't care what them do, we know them. You have to
We
have
know
black
them.
road on a defensive thing, so you know them. So remember, say you couldn't go pin something like that. When a man has a piece, a man have to do something about open gun, put and lock up some of them.
Yeah.
And I say him say when
Yeah,
he
man.
find the rage and the gunshot, him just put them under every man's.
Under every man's.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
we want to finish the point in terms of carrying a particular message across to the people. So the reference that I drew as it relates to Eventide home. Now, if you brought forward to recently, remember as it relates to what Fitzbailey reported, the 320 pipe bombs that found, and today as we speak, we cannot get any status, can't get any form of report as to where those 320 pipe bombs located. Now, to show you a strategy that being utilized by Andrew Holness and the minions, the attack on Garden House was to give Andrew Holness the reason, right, to call off the election as a result to say that act of terrorism, right, as it relates to the Constitution, would have given the reason, you understand, to call off the election, right?
Yes.
When there is an act of terrorism. So people have to understand the playbook, you know. So what they want to do now, they realize to the fact that the Jamaican people gone left them. Andrew Holness them realize that. So they are utilizing methods and strategies, right, to imply as a result of now calling off the election, because they know that what is also upon Andrew Holness is 2023 statutory declaration that need to be declared. He cannot be declared that he cannot declare that. And so then what Titans are doing, right? Titans are making sure that the statutory declaration continue to be a focus from now straight into election. Because
Yes.
we are going to continue to pressure PSOJ, continue to pressure the courts, continue to pressure, you understand, the umbrella group of churches.
APP.
Yeah, see there, we cannot allow this man, you understand, to participate in representational politics when this man can't clarify his statutory declaration. He need to explain his wealth so people get it. All of the destructions that we are seeing, the constitution reform as a result of Andrew Holness, right, and his minions caught up into the dilemma of illicit enrichment. The constitution reform was one of Andrew Holness' last hope to try to put laws, right, and ensure that there is no impeachment bill, right, get any way to entrench into the constitution. That means if the general election win, because Andrew Holness is very calculated, you know, I want to tell people that. I am studying him. What Andrew Holness is doing, as it relates to his calculus, is that, okay, we are going to put certain things in the constitution reform, but people need to understand the level of awareness that Mark Golden and the three lawyers brought to us. Because if they weren't paying attention, right, Andrew Holness didn't want for them to just sign off. If they had signed off that, our goose would be cooked.
What a bang around with that in Jamaica, brother.
But as a result of
Mark Golden.
Mark Golden, stop that sort of constitution reform process. Now Andrew Holness is now shuffling to a strategy. Let me tell Jamaican people what is going to happen. They are going to find ways and means, you understand, to come up with several deflection. Because Andrew Holness know of a fact, definitely of a fact, that he cannot have no form of documentation to justify his statutory declaration. Now, if you look on the 2021 statutory declaration that the Integrity Commission said, okay, we are giving you adequate time, sufficient time for you to get the documentation to justify what we are seeing as variances. Now, from over 3 years, you're going to tell me that if Andrew Holness, who told the Integrity Commission investigator that, okay, all right, my reason for my enrichment, I borrowed money from the bank. Andrew Holness is not paying any mortgage for that house. That house at Beverly Hills, there is no mortgage in no banking sector in Jamaica registered, and where Andrew Holness is paying a monthly mortgage on that house. Now, there's no bank loans, no transaction whatsoever in no bank in Jamaica where that is. So then the question, let us ask Andrew Holness, where did you get the money from? Andrew Holness got more than 3 years to explain it, and Andrew Holness cannot come with the necessary document. All what Andrew Holness is saying, well, I submitted it and the Integrity Commission just doesn't want to certify it. Well, Andrew Holness, they cannot certify it. If what you're telling them, right, there is no truth to what you're telling them. You're telling the people that you get loan from bank. Well, the people them can't find no loan in the bank for you. And the bank now go lie for you, boss. So then Mystic Sensation know very well that you cannot certify a statutory declaration. So when people see Mystic, most of the week that I am doing, you understand, I am coining that, right, to follow through Andrew Holness, you understand, straight through until general election. People must know that.
Yeah, man.
Let me tell the people what is going to happen. You're going to see that the statutory declaration being gazetted is not going to be gazetted. Because if they gazette Mark Golden on and that coming away on, we are going to take it and we are going to show it in public and we're going to ask for Andrew Holness. As a result of that, the system within itself will try to protect Andrew Holness by not gazetted Mark Golden's statutory declaration and likewise Andrew Holness' statutory declaration not gazetted. Let me tell Andrew Holness something. Up to last night, me search that. Mystic Sensation search that to see if it gazette, because as soon as I see it gazette, me fling it out to the people them and make the people them know, say, listen me, your statutory declaration for 2023 cannot be certified. And at this point, where we are going to take it, we have to call upon Jamaican people need to go to march.
Yes.
Jamaican people, we right now going forward, no joke. Jamaican people need to take up this in hand. Jamaican people need to galvanize. Jamaican people need to go out and march against this. Andrew Holness need to explain his illicit enrichment. People need to go out in the road. People need to go out in the street. We cannot do it from here. But this is fundamental. The PSOJ need to force Andrew Holness to have his statutory declaration verified. The umbrella group of churches need to come down on Andrew Holness and said, no, look, enough is enough. The Integrity Commission action, right? the director, Trevor Monroe, say it's a disgrace. I am going to bring up that document and I am going to show people Monroe, the director of the Integrity Commission Act, said it is a natural disgrace for the Prime Minister cannot able to certify statutory declaration 2021, 2022, and the biggest embarrassment of all, 2023, Mark Golden came out and Mark Golden no hide it. Mark Golden said, listen, my people, the Integrity Commission, right? I have submitted my statutory declaration and they certified my statutory declaration. That's why Mark Golden is saying, at this point, let us stop from Plea long. Andrew Holness need to resign, need to be charged, and wait for prosecution. Honestly, people, we don't put no politics in this. This is have nothing to do with any GLP or PNP. We don't put no politics in this any at all. Andrew Holness at this time, going into June. Remember, you know, the 31st of March was the last day given for all members of parliament, you understand, to file their statutory declaration, and it should now be published. It should be gazetted. Mark Golden statutory declaration should be gazetted. Andrew Holness statutory declaration should be gazetted. I look at it last night and no gazette. So then, the people need to get up, right, and march against Andrew Holness, because Andrew Holness need to explain to the Jamaican people how he get his enrichment. Andrew Holness is over how much $1 billion in wealth. Where he get it from? People, we can't hug up a prime minister. You understand? But a thief from taxpayers. But a thief from taxpayers. Andrew Holness told a lie to Fitz Henley, and Cliff Hughes' program said he came in the politics with $47 million. As a result of what he said, I tracked Andrew Holness, you understand, and see the time when he came into the politics. Andrew Holness came into the politics 1997 people. Bro. And he said he came in with 47 million. Now, I found a clip with Juliet Holness, you understand, stated that she and Andrew Holness got married in 1997 and they did not have any money. So, I am going to heel back and make a next Titan talk.
All right, so you are going to know. Come my time for eat some tomorrow, you know, people. No, my time for eat some tomorrow. No, I mean, yeah, like, you know.
Which is right.
Yes, you know, we never starve ourselves because we have to put up with think about people.
Yeah, we have to keep the energy up.
All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
So, no, we're going to figure out the anthem, you know, because, you know, so we anthem knock off, so. Stay with the people. We all
right, let's say that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Don't
know.
Yo,
I just.
And just so we're playing though, when I go around the kind of like, you know, we tell them, I'm going to go for tomorrow, I eat some tomorrow. Yeah.
Well, which is right. Which is right.
Right, lonesome.